be coming back to you soon, but it's going to be Rondo, ladies and gentlemen, and it is going to be the first match of our day. It's going to be Asia Balbu's Chapter 3rd playoffs qualifiers, day number 4. Edge, coming back to you, what do you think? Which team will be winning this one?
It's a very tough prediction to go for, but with the way things have been going, right? I think maybe HKG would be my go-to pick right now to actually win this one. And just taking a look, okay, it is still Group Blue and Group Green.
Yeah, multi-flight path. न्यूयॉर्क फैक्ट्री यहाँ पर हालांकि हम लोग देख सकते हैं फ्लाइट रूट के अंदर है, सो ऑफ कोर्स यहाँ पे जो फाइट है वो बिल्कुल बनेगी. एंड 4 ट्राइब्स के खिलाड़ी यहाँ पर जेरेना सिटी के आसपास उतरने का ट्राई कर रहे हैं. एंड हम लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं शायद कुछ ड्रॉप लोकेशन के अंदर चेंजेस हम लोग को देखने को मिल रहे हैं. जो दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग. एक्चुअली नो, हुज़ैफा इज द ओनली सोलो प्लेयर फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ 4 ट्राइब्स जो जाएंगे शायद से मेरान के पास में या फिर जेरेना सिटी के पास में जो भी रिकॉल टावर है उसको कैप्चर करेंगे. एज इंटरेस्टिंग, बिकॉज यहाँ पर 4 ट्राइब्स के जो बाकी के 3 खिलाड़ी हैं वो जाएंगे न्यूयॉर्क फैक्ट्री पे एंड फाइट लेंगे. दिस इज इनसेन, क्योंकि यहाँ पर आई गेस 4 ट्राइब्स दिस इज गोना बी अ डिफरेंट लेवल ऑफ अप्रोच टुडे, बट फाइट्स फ्रॉम DRX दे हैव बीन स्टार्टेड.
DRX, TRE once again. He was the MVP the other day for the squad, and it looks like he will be the one dropping the first blood there. Immediately secures himself an elimination point. Now looking to get more, go for the trade onto the player on the side of Skyforce. He will be able to get one though before going down. And now Skyforce, there's just one player left, and I don't think he's anywhere close. I think he's going for the recall, and that's the wisest thing to do. Of course, they've already set up a player there, and the players will be back on their feet in no time. Is that a squad elimination already? T2K? Or did they not join?
Yeah. I guess they did not join. But now, DRS was Team Secret. S12 with that suppressor in the hands. UK is really low. I guess two of the players of Team Secret, they are bleeding. Team 4 Tribes, so Zypher, शायद से he got caught off guard and उनको यहाँ पर डाउन किया जाएगा. And Team 4 Tribes लास्ट में तरीके से एक प्लेयर डाउन. पहला प्लेयर यहाँ पर टीम सीक्रेट की तरफ से गया तो था, बट अभी के लिए यहाँ पर रिकॉल भी कर दिया गया है उस खिलाड़ी को. DRS फ्रैग हाथ में ले लिया शॉटगन, एंड क्या फ्रैग यहाँ पे प्लेयर को डाउन कर पाएंगे यहाँ पे? नहीं. एंड दैट इज गोइंग टू बी अ M24. व्हाट फ्रैग? M24 in a close range and he was able to capitalize that player like that. एज प्लेयर्स यहाँ पे क्लोज रेंज के अंदर शॉटगन यूज करते हैं, बट वो खिलाड़ी फ्रैग फ्रॉम DRS, he is using an M24. क्या एक और नॉकआउट उस M24 से निकाल पाएंगे या फिर नहीं? It is looking so damn promising. Frag, oh my god, one more shot, come on. Can he? I guess Aka's gun reload पे तरंग he's
god.
Oh my god.
Okay, that has to be a little embarrassing, I won't lie. Because he was very low too, frag there, and trying, oh my god. I mean, usually you say him be on point, but this time it just wasn't the case. And I was, yeah, that is kind of surprising and embarrassing, to be really honest. Especially from him, in that range. But regardless, he will get the point there. And FN, now towards New York's factory. Putting the screws to the players inside of BTR who are struggling with 2 players already down. 2 eliminations what they have. Let's see if they can capitalize and get more points into this. I mean, everyone's going for those revivals immediately. War guy with 1 player left. They will go for that one too. So they'll have 4 players alive in no time. But everyone just has to wait and watch. UXZZ playing it out perfectly, taking help from his teammate there to take down the players inside of HKG. 3 eliminations to the squad, but they've lost 2 now.
Yep. DRX 5 elimination points है इसी के साथ में यहाँ पर एक प्लेयर डाउन है. उसी के साथ में वो जो आखिरी प्लेयर है टीम HKG का, प्रॉब्लम्स यहाँ पर बिल्कुल बना के जाएगा एंड शायद से प्रॉब्लमैटिक सिचुएशंस के अंदर इस टीम को डाल के जा सकता है। पर अभी के लिए यहाँ पर HKG दैट सोलो प्लेयर साथ थाम के बैटिंग है। एस्ट्रल के रिलोड हो चुकी है एंड कभी भी ये जो फाइट है पर करेगी। स्पॉट यहाँ पर प्लेयर को किया डाउन यहाँ पर करने की दरकार, बेहतरीन तरीके से यहाँ पर डैमेज लिया जा रहा है। आई गेस HKG को वो आखिरी खिलाड़ी जंप करेगा। जी हाँ बिल्कुल बेहतरीन डिसीजन इनकमिंग एंड दैट वाज अ गुड 1v2 हैपनिंग इनसाइड हमारी स्क्रीन के ऊपर। स्काई फोर्सेस के अगेंस्ट सांचर इज रियली लो इन द एचपी। आउटलो डाउन एंड आई गेस दो प्लेयर यहां पे डाउन हो चुके हैं। आउटलो वैसे यहां पे बहुत ज्यादा लो हो चुके हैं। क्या सांचर यहां पे डाउन कर पाएंगे या फिर नहीं? दैट इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी हैपनिंग। आउटलो ही इज सर्वाइविंग हियर बट दो प्लेयर्स यहां पे टीम साइड्स के ताजन एंड आउटलो एक बेहतरीन मोलोटॉव क्या कनेक्ट करेगी या फिर नहीं? अभी तक यहां पे कोई भी कनेक्शन बट आउटलो का नहीं आता हुआ।
He will go for the revival immediately. He understands he needs to get it done, but the players on the side of Skyforce, they're here and they will be able to get 3 free points if you ask me. 1 gone. 99 Outlaw, 99 gone too. And now Outlaw is the only one standing, and I believe Godless will be the one putting the screws to all of them, so that's 3 freebies almost. And now Tarzan with a lot to do. Not just have to stay alive, but also has to go for the recall in a safe position too. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very hard for them. Skyforce with 98 points. They need 2 more to hit the 100-point marker. They're also on the words of qualification too. They need, let's say, another 50 points going in the next 5 games. So that's just 10 points a game. It's not that hard when you put it like that, but it's definitely hard. Getting 10 points in a game, it's not as easy as it sounds. Let me tell you.
Yep. A-Side Esports, वन esports के खिलाड़ी के अगेंस्ट ग्रेनेड यहाँ पे जाता हुआ। क्या ग्रेनेड यहाँ पे कनेक्ट करेगा? अभी तक यहाँ पे कोई भी कनेक्शन नहीं। A-Side Esports K2 ही जस्ट barely survive। पोटैटो का ग्रेनेड यहाँ पर बहुत ही ज्यादा प्रॉमिसिंग लग रहा था बट पोटैटो ही गॉट कॉट ऑफ गार्ड एंड इसी के साथ में उनको यहाँ पे डाउन किया जाएगा। पोटैटो ही विल बी ब्लीडिंग बट यहाँ पे दूर दराज से कुछ शॉट्स आते हुए फोर्थ राइव्स के खिलाड़ी यहाँ पर। एंड क्या हुज़ैफा का रिकॉल हुआ या फिर नहीं, मैं एक बार देखना चाहूंगा। जी हाँ बिल्कुल, टीम फोर्थ राइव्स के खिलाड़ियों ने हुज़ैफा का रिकॉल किया व्हिच वाज रियली गुड। यहाँ पर मैं बोलूंगा टीम फोर्थ राइव्स आज के दिन के अंदर बहुत ही ज्यादा डिफरेंट अप्रोच, ज्यादा ओवर एग्रेस नहीं कर रहे हैं एंड वी कैन सी फोर्थ राइव्स दे आर नॉट हैविंग एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ एलिमिनेशन एज। Are you surprised to see a different level of approach incoming from the side of fourth drives? Because I did not expect that. I thought कि fourth drives they will be starting their day with a bang, and हम लोग को बहुत ही ज़्यादा early commotions देखने को मिल सकते हैं. But Rondo, especially I'm talking about Rondo, Edge, it's looking dead silent right now.
Coming in from them, yeah. I mean, I definitely didn't expect that for sure. But here's the thing. I think they're trying a different strategy here on the Rondo, so they have more than one play. They usually go towards dancing or New York's factory and, you know, just take those initial fights, the duels really quickly. But it looks like this time they want to switch up pace and maybe focus on having a different strategy. But I like this because now it tells me that when it comes to Erangel and Miramar, we'll be seeing a different fourth drives as well, trying something new. So we will have to wait and see if how those things work out for them. At the moment, it's a chase. It's a chase and DRS are now cornered. Boom, might be dropping them, but kill of IT. No, it was actually frag. What a shot there on Yummy. As SF, they are gone. Skyforce, unfortunate.
Yeah. Ooh, Penguin, Falak. हाथ में एक SMG A-Side Esports प्रीतम के अगेंस्ट ये जो फाइट है, टकराव है चलती हुई। प्रीतम के हाथ में एक एस्ट्रल के फलक इज रियली लो द HP। एक ही जो ग्रेनेड है कनेक्शन कभी भी आ सकता है, गॉट बी रियली केयरफुल। अगर एक फर्स्ट एड पॉपिंग कर ले तो यहाँ पे बेटर रहेगा बट फलक यहाँ पर A-Side Esports की 4 खिलाड़ियों के बीच में अकेले फर्स्ट स्पॉट यहाँ पे प्लेयर को किया डाउन, यहाँ पे किया जाएगा। फलक ही इज गॉन रिकॉल यहाँ पर हालांकि बिल्कुल रहेगा उन लोगों के पास।
FN might be good for another point here. Crazy is the only one that's gone down, and Final will get another one for himself. That's 3 now, 5 for the squad. SI 8 with only 2 players standing. They're also not in a good position there on the overall standing, so they need to pick up the pace, get some more numbers in their favor. Boom Esports on the other hand, 2 eliminations with only 1 player standing. Yummy's already on the move. He was the one who did get knocked down, and somehow he's the one who's alive right now, and he needs to go for the recall immediately. We're still in stage 2 circle. You can see the map there. Everyone going in, taking their sweet time, getting into position there. The rotations are going to be really hard for Nongshim, RRQ, HKG too. Both tribes are just making their way back into the circle, but they have a lot of traffic there. This southern region towards test track is going to be a bloodbath. I don't know if they're going to let each other pass. If not, well, we're going to be seeing a lot of players get taken down outside of it.
Yeah. वो थ्राइव्स कोई भी एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स के अंदर अभी तक यहाँ पे इजाफा हम लोग को नहीं देखने को मिला है एंड अभी के लिए यहाँ पर टीम एफएन शोयांग आ चुकी है एंड ये जो कोरियन टीम है ये जो पाकिस्तानी टीम्स के बीच में फाइट है न्यूयॉर्क फैक्ट्री में चलती रहेगी अभी के लिए मैं बात करूँ सो जोन भी यहाँ पर आ चुका है एज जिस जोन से शायद से पुश ऑफ कर सकते हैं प्लेयर्स को दिक्कतें बन सकती है अभी के लिए यहाँ पर हम लोग देख सकते हैं 4 ट्राइब्स एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स के लिए यहाँ पर तड़पते होते हुए बट एफएन की टीम क्या एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स लेके आया 4 ट्राइब्स के लिए क्या 4 एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे या फिर नहीं टीम 4 ट्राइब्स आगे की तरफ बढ़ती हुई फलक प्लेयर की शायद से इंफॉर्मेशन है फाइनल के ऊपर जो ग्रेनेड है T24 ओपी का क्या कनेक्शन लेके जाएगा या फिर नहीं फाइनल यहाँ पर T24 ओपी को डाउन करती है पहली ओपनिंग यहाँ पर टीम एफएन के लिए निकलती हुई T24 ओपी को डायरेक्टली यहाँ पर फिनिश ऑफ भी कर दिया जाएगा एंड IQQ दूर दराज की फाइट्स के अंदर यहाँ पर इन्वॉल्व एंड एज they're having a 2-on-2 split I guess and it's going to be a 2-on players Huzaifa and Falak Dominant standing and IQ यहाँ पर bleed करते हुए क्या यहाँ पर रिवाइवल हो पाएगा या फिर नहीं हुज़ाइफा स्मोक्स यहाँ पर डिप्लॉय करेंगे एंड डिप्लीट करेंगे बट द थिंग इज IQ की फिनिश ऑफ भी कर दिए जाएंगे ए साइड ई-स्पोर्ट्स एंड टीम एफएन दोनों ही टीम्स यहाँ पर टीम 4 ट्राइब्स के अगेंस्ट फाइट लेती हुई एंड दे आर गेटिंग आउट नंबर्ड
Something is off today. We are still yet to wait and watch what it is. What exactly is 4 Tribes doing? Why are they not being aggressive as they usually like? What is going on? What was the strategy? What played right? What went wrong? Most often, I mean, most likely things just went wrong here right now. And Huzaifa out in the open is going to get tagged up and taken down as well. K2, he was probably going to be spotted, but Falak is in a situation where he can do absolutely nothing because Crypto reigns supreme from the top, and 4 Tribes in 16th position and no elimination on the map of Rondo. Something I don't think anyone expected.
I mean, absolutely, and especially audience out there watching and me, I did not expect कि 4 Tribes यहाँ पर आज के गेम के अंदर शुरुआती फेज के अंदर ही एलिमिनेट हो जाएंगे क्योंकि रोंडो का मुकाबला मैं बोलूँगा 4 Tribes के लिए सबसे बेहतरीन मुकाबला रहता है एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स के अंदर इजाफा रहता है शुरुआती फेज के अंदर ही यहाँ पर उन्होंने बेहतरीन तरीके से मैं बोलता हूँ एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स निकालते हैं बट वो जो स्ट्रैटेजिक चेंजेस रहते हैं आज के दिन के अंदर कोऑर्डिनेशन मैं बोलूंगा प्लेयर्स के बीच में हालांकि था बट एक बहुत ही ज्यादा डिफरेंट अप्रोच और स्ट्रैटेजी के साथ में आज 4 ट्राइब्स के खिलाड़ी आए थे जहाँ पर हुज़ाइफा अकेले यहाँ पर उतरे थे एक रिकॉल टावर के लिए एंड बाकी के 3 खिलाड़ी यहाँ पर न्यूयॉर्क फैक्ट्री में गए थे बट उन 3 खिलाड़ियों ने भी यहाँ पर थोड़ी सी पैसिव अप्रोच करी एंड फाइट्स की तरफ यहाँ पर बड़े ऑफ नहीं किए थे So 4 Tribes, I guess it did not work out for them, so they'll stick with their national gameplay. Let's see, Edge, कि यहाँ पर क्या scenarios अभी निकल के आते हैं. RRQ अभी के लिए यहाँ पर RRQ Ryu, Indonesian team यहाँ पर एक पहला एलिमिनेशन एंड यहाँ पर किल फीड के अंदर एक्टिवेशन आएगा टीम बॉय के का एंड बेहतरीन तरीके से यहाँ पर उन लोगों ने एक नॉकआउट निकाला टीम साइट्स के ऊपर but team secrets versus team RQ this is going to be a good fight I'm telling you already Edge यहाँ पर ये जो 4v4 है it's going to be an insane one पहली ओपनिंग यहाँ पर टीम सीक्रेट्स के ऊपर निकली जू के तरंग being the 2 women standing and एक प्लेयर टीम सीक्रेट्स का मेरे को नहीं पता कहाँ पर है गेस यहाँ पर बहुत ही ज्यादा दूर दराज के इलाकों में रहेंगे so team secrets they are not in a good situation Edge
I mean they have 4 eliminations at least. I would have been really upset or disappointed, I would say, if they didn't have any points like 4 Tribes going into this match. Because once again, when we talk about Rondo, it's usually Team Secret and 4 Tribes that we talk about. Most often than not. Yeah, Rex in the meanwhile, they get taken off. 6 eliminations into 15 position. That's all the points they get. 6. ZaraQ. Lapis taken down already. Zenfo is now feeling the heat. Trying finally able to get a couple here, but RQ are retaliating immediately with 2 players standing right now. Pagos and Farhan the only ones up. Team Secret with just 1 player. How far can he drag this along? SKG get eliminated in the meanwhile as RQ now closing in the distance. The last surviving player. What more can he do? That is a question. Looks like the answer is not a lot.
Not a lot. RRQ, Team Secrets, they are bleeding. They're bleeding, and Team Secrets, they are gone. And they're going to be the 13th team from the match जो eliminate होके गए. 4 elimination भले यहाँ पे इन लोगों को मिले edge, but I guess इजाफा इस गेम के अंदर बेहतरीन तरीके से नहीं कर पाए. And इसी के साथ में यहाँ पर बाहर होते हुए गेम से Team Secrets, the game is over for them. Let's just have a look on Team PTR, Bigatron by Vitality, the defending champions. बेहतरीन grenade Fatalist की तरफ से सीधा मुंह पे जाके गिरा. एंड इसी के साथ में यहाँ पर एक बेहतरीन पहला नॉकआउट यहाँ पर उनकी तरफ आया. एंड इसी के साथ में TRS and Team Flash, they are also back. Javen, Flash, Top Z, and everyone is playing from the side of Team Flash Edge. Let's see Team Flash how they are going to perform today in this match as well.
Team Flash this match, they're already looking good, you know, with the iteration of players once again coming in the main roster. You can always expect greatness from them. As I said, you know, they know something about the game we don't. They've already found a way to be consistent. They are the one team that I feel like is the most dominant one in this lobby, at least. I mean, there are still other regions in the world that they still need to catch up to, but in these couple of regions that we have right now, I feel like Flash is the most consistent one and the most dominant one, of course. Will that be enough to win the games all the time? Probably yes, but it's still not 100%. So now Flash, I think, are on the hunt of finding that one missing piece that if they get will probably make them the best in the world. But in the midst of all this, we lose sights with 4 eliminations coming in.
True. Team FN and RQ. Actually, it's Boom Esports are an elimination team. They're coming up really close and personal. ASIT Esports 5 elimination लेने के बाद में K2 यहाँ पर Solomon standing तो है. रोनियो प्रीतम एंड क्रिप्टो बाहर तो इस मैच से उस इंडोनेशियन टीम को स्पॉट कर लिया जाएगा. जोन के अंदर एक अच्छा एडवांटेज मैं बोलूंगा है उन लोगों के पास में. FN के ऊपर शॉट्स आते हैं, फाइनल के ऊपर भी शॉट्स आएंगे. डोम एंड स्टार्टिंग 6 एलिमिनेशन लेने के बाद में यहाँ पर ये जो टीम है बहुत ही ज्यादा स्ट्रगल करती हुई टीम FN. They got to be really careful. Team PTR Edge, ये रोंडो का मुकाबला चौथा जोन और सिर्फ 28 प्लेयर और 10 टीम. I did not expect this kind of a rondo.
Rondo, man. It's turning out to be a surprise, a twist in the tail for all of us. And Team Flash, there you go. They get eliminated. BTR, they will put the screws to them. They're up to 9 eliminations as a beautiful grenade comes in. And Rhapsody will be happy with that. Final blow on final. FN's gone in 9th position. As 9 elimination for DRS, they cannot get any more recalls done here. But it looks like Killer YT might be looking for a 10th elimination, and he will get it. 7 eliminations now for himself as DRS with 1 player standing. Let's see how much more can they pull.
Let's see. Ooh, those are some good shots incoming. And Team MS बाहर होते हुए इस गेम से. And Team RQ 7 elimination लेने के बाद में जो राउंड का मुकाबला है बहुत ही ज्यादा लाइक फास्ट पेस्ड एंगेजमेंट तो थी, बट वो chaos नहीं हम लोग को देखने को मिला. वो जो क्रॉस फायर के कंडीशंस होते हैं, वो जो थर्ड पार्टीज हैं, वो इतने ज्यादा सिनेरियोज हम लोग को नहीं देखने को मिले. जो 4v4 बैटल्स है, वो जो रॉ 4v4 बैटल्स है, हम लोग को ज्यादा हम लोग को देखने को मिली इस वाले मैच के अंदर. एंड वन ई-स्पोर्ट्स के खिलाड़ी लोग जो सामने अभी के यहाँ पर RQ को स्मोक्स करते हुए एंड गाड़ी सीधा स्लैम करेंगे. एंड वन ई-स्पोर्ट्स के खिलाड़ी करेंगे बाहर RRQ को. एक इंडोनेशियन टीम दूसरी इंडोनेशियन टीम को बाहर करते हुए. वन ई-स्पोर्ट्स बेहतरीन गेम प्ले दिखाते हुए. एंड 10 टीम थी 2 मिनट पहले, 4 टीम्स और एलिमिनेट हुई. 6 टीम्स का मुकाबला हम लोग को अब सिर्फ देखने को मिल जाएगा. ASIT Esports को आखिरी खिलाड़ी, DRS का आखिरी खिलाड़ी यहाँ पर जिंदा. बात बाकी हम लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं वन ई-स्पोर्ट्स, वर्ग एंड डूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स, देयर हैव बीन गुड नंबर ऑफ प्लेयर्स सर्वाइविंग.
6 teams, 16 players, 20-minute mark about ahead. BTR looking good. DRS with those 10 eliminations are also looking decent going into this one. It's a great start for them for the day for sure. But BTR, they're probably going to be one of the favorites to end these things in their favor. As you said, Voin now surviving with 3 players, 6 eliminations. Warguy with 4 as well. And Boom we were talking about how silent they were in the phase 3. Usually are the ones coming out on top of the overall standings. They've already done that in phase 1 and phase 2. It's time to repeat history in phase 3. Let's see if they can get a chicken dinner here, maybe opening things up for them, making some moves on the overall standings. Right now, ASI8 and DRS with just one player left. It's going to be hard for them to survive in these final circles.
हाँ बिल्कुल टॉप 6 टीम्स वन esports के खिलाड़ियों को यहाँ पर स्प्रेज आते हुए दागते हुए कुछ शॉट्स को दूर दराज के एरिया से अभी तक यहाँ पे लाजमी तरीके से बेहतरीन परफॉर्म करती हुई बूम esports की टीम बट LUFFY जोन के बाहर ब्लीड होंगे और उनके ऊपर शायद से कहर मचता हुआ जोन के डैमेज का टीआरएस का वो जो आखिरी खिलाड़ी है बाहर होता हुआ ASI Esports एक ऐसी टीम रहेगी जो आखिरी खिलाड़ी के साथ में यहाँ पर टॉप 5 के अंदर आ चुके 15 प्लेयर्स 5 टीम 20 मिनट यहाँ पर इस मैच के अंदर यहाँ पर हम लोगों ने अभी तक फिटनेस कर लिया बट बूम esports का एक खिलाड़ी ब्लीड करता हुआ वॉर गए दे आर डाउन टू one player is also bleeding but ASI Esports Creative he could be the main character of this fight he could do immense level third party solo player है मुश्किलात ला सकता है दूसरी टीम्स के लिए
When you have one player left, you never really know where he's going to be coming out from, right? He can come out from any angle. He can show up from any part of the map, which is scary. As Yummy, he was the last man standing for the side at one point. He did go for the recall, and now he's up to 4 eliminations. The squad is up to 8. Boom. They'll probably be back on their feet. Rhapsody is bleeding. But the revival is going to be coming in, and it's coming in quick. There you go, just in time. So Warguy and Boom still surviving with 4 players, and they have to be very, very cautious. Their position's already compromised, and K2 is in the middle of nowhere. If he gets taken down here, if he gets spotted, he's done immediately. There's no going back to safety here.
I mean, yeah, if he's spotted, he is gone. बट वो आगे कि मौला बेहतरीन तरीके से यहाँ पर LUFFY को स्पॉट किया जाएगा स्प्रेज यहाँ पर उस M416 की तरफ से दागे गए थे बेहतरीन तरीके से कनेक्शन भी आएंगे एज बट अभी के लिए बूम esports LUFFY का ये जो नॉकआउट आया है LUFFY यहाँ पर शायद से अभी दूसरी तीसरी बार दोबारा से नॉकआउट हो रहे हैं इस फेज जोन या फिर स्टेज के अंदर सो बहुत ही जल्द ब्लीड भी कर जाएंगे रिवाइवल हो चुका है व्हिच इज रियली गुड सो टीम बूम esports दे आर कमिंग ऑन द फीट अगेन एंड अगेन बट द थिंग इज वो आगे दे आर लुकिंग सो गुड local coordination and everything is looking so damn promising. But Team BTR, they won't be stopping either. Fatalist. क्या spot किया player को बिल्कुल आज तो like Edge, I have to tell you one thing man, अभी तक यहाँ पर हमने इतनी ज़्यादा vehicle elimination देख लिया है जिसमें से 1% BTR, they're not playing PUBG anymore. They're playing Need for Speed or Fast and Furious right now.
It's always fun to see these vehicles come into play. It's always fun to watch them make some moves on the map using those cool cars. But at the moment, Boom will take down another player. Now Warguy has lost a player, so the advantage that they had over the couple of other teams is gone. Now Boom has the overall advantage in the server. Since ASI is also gone, we are down to 4 teams, 12 players now here, and Yummy is not going to stop anytime soon. He's taking on both. Oh my god, and I think Warguy might just be eliminated. There you have it. That is so unfortunate. How is Yummy in such a good position? That too unnoticed.
Exactly. Yummy, he is in a good situation and position to be honest. He don't have to reposition himself to be honest. But right now we can see Boom esports team BTR and One esports इन्हीं teams के बीच में जो कुछ भिड़ंत तब रह जाएगी One esports के परेरो को स्पॉट किया जाएगा कुछ शॉट्स यहाँ पे लिए जाएंगे बट अभी तक कुछ शॉट्स का कनेक्शन यहाँ पे नहीं आया है इस प्रेस दागे को तो गए थे दूर दराज से यहाँ पे जो फाइट्स है लॉन्ग रेंज के अंदर चलती हुई बट कब तक because the zone will force them reckon to come into the zone and then take fight the zone will collapse in 18 seconds edge Boom esports and BTR दोनों ही इंडोनेशियन टीम्स के बीच में बटन चलते हुए नेशनली द मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट टॉप 3 टीम्स हमारे अंत तक या फिर तीनों टीम्स ये रहेंगी हमारी इंडोनेशियन टीम्स
Oh yeah, that is true. Once again, I've not noticed that. It's once again an Indo team coming out on top on the map of Rondo. That is insane. this has turned out to be a pattern at this point, and it's really hard to take them down. These teams are so good. The entire region, that is, as a matter of fact. But let's see which one's a better team right now. 1 with 2, BDR with 3, Boom with 4. Man advantage for Boom, and if they can maybe keep it that way for another zone, I think at least for one more fight, I think it's gonna be over. Even if it's a 3v4, Boom will have the upper hand. But if there's gonna be any players getting taken down as we speak, Kibo does manage to lose his life and he's gone immediately. Foxy drops him down. Voin are gonna be so happy with this, but he's on rampage too. He is a different monster right now, and Voin should probably be looking to capitalize from here on forward as the cover grenade comes in. Foxy's gone.
True, Foxy is gone. And One Esports, वो जो आखिरी खिलाड़ी है, मेरे को लगता है बहुत ही ज़्यादा गंदे सिनारियोस के अंदर अभी के लिए यहाँ पर. And Potato स्मोक के अंदर है, कभी भी एक ग्रेनेड आ सकता है. रैप शॉरी बिग यहाँ पर अपनी टीम से एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स लेके तो गए हैं अपनी टीम के लिए. 3 एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट यहाँ पर अपनी टीम के लिए, चौथा एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट यहाँ पर लेके जाएंगे. And look यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं रैप शॉरी. Did he spot the players of Boom BTR actually? But where is that Solomon standing of Wine Esports? वो जो आखिरी खिलाड़ी रहेगा Wine Esports, Potato, Edge. Look at that, वो घिर चुके हैं यहाँ पर Boom Esports के खिलाड़ियों से. कभी भी अगर उनका स्मोक का कवर गया, so he's gone.
Indeed. Yummy. He's out in the open. He's gonna get spotted now. BTR, Federals, that is, dropping in. The MVP at the moment overall. And one with just one player standing. Potato 5. He's probably going to be the first to get taken down. He's out in the center between both of these teams, so it's definitely going to be really hard for him to capitalize. But if he can deal some damage here onto any of the other teams, then I'm pretty sure the third party will be the one coming out on top. It's all about the damage dealt. It's all about the positioning too. And Yemi is not going to get revived anytime soon. He's gone. He's out in the open. Federals will confirm that. And now immediately focuses on the other two players. Boom with 2, One with 1. BTR on the words of getting a chicken dinner.
That could be the possibility right now. ये जो गेम है मुझे लग रहा था जो 25 मिनट के अंदर शायद से खत्म हो सकता था, वो 28 मिनट तक स्ट्रेच होगा. एंड मेरे को लगता है एज विल बी टचिंग अप विद द 30 मिनट मार्कर एज वेल एनी टाइम सून. 5 और सेकंड, एंड ये जो जोन है ये भी कोलैप्स करेगा एंड क्लोज इन करेगा. अभी के लिए यहाँ पर बहुत ही ज्यादा केयरफुल रहना पड़ेगा. एक और प्लेयर को अप डाउन किया जाएगा. बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स के रैप शॉरी इज गोइंग टू सोलोमन स्ट्रैंडिंग. बीटीआर they are looking good. रैप शॉरी भयंकर स्प्रे यहाँ पर आता हुआ. एंड पोटैटो 5 वहीं पर जिंदा. एंड वो जो आखिरी खिलाड़ी है फाइनली यहाँ पर स्पॉट किया जाएगा. बट पोटैटो, what a survival it was till the end.
He will be happy with that performance, but regardless, it's gonna be the champions from Chapter 2 opening things up and starting off on a good note. BTR with the winner chicken dinner, taking down the last two teams there. And Potato, I mean, as you said, he's gonna be really happy with that.
I mean, actually, absolutely, he gotta be happy with that, because Edge surviving with Solomon standing and then you're coming up in top 2. It's not a small thing, right? यहाँ पर आप लोग आउटनंबर्ड हो चुके हैं एंड स्टिल यू आर देयर सर्वाइविंग इन द एंड. एंड यहाँ पर अपनी टीम को एक होप के साथ में, कुछ चांसेस के साथ में यहाँ पर अपनी टीम को अच्छे तरीके से स्पॉट करवाते हो टिल द टॉप 2. इट इज प्योरली ब्यूटीफुल. इट इज प्योरली रियली रियली गुड. एंड द मैच बिल्कुल टीपीपी ले रहे थे, उसके साथ में बाहर निकले, फिर प्लेयर को डाउन किया जाएगा. ये जो ग्रेनेड है बहुत ही ज्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है. तो ग्रेनेड को यहाँ पर कैंसिल किया जाएगा. एक स्मोक डाला गया है, फिर ग्रेनेड, एक और प्लेयर को यहाँ पर डाउन किया जाएगा. एंड सोलोमन स्टार्टिंग टीम सीक्रेट का, दिस इज नॉट गुड फॉर देम. एंड देयर वी गो, अ 2v4. इट हैज बीन डन. एज टीम सीक्रेट्स, दे आर गॉन आउट ऑफ द मैच.
Team Secret. This was unexpected. As we once again look at Flash holding on to their ground. Team FN are going to be really happy with that performance. This is exactly what I told you, right? This is what we've been speculating, we've been talking about all this while. These Korean teams, they come in with a different kind of player that we haven't seen in Phase 1 and Phase 2. So you kind of really don't know exactly what to expect coming into these matches. And now, Flash and SKG, they come to a standstill. They can't really make any moves here. They will have to wait for that zone coming in. Or maybe someone has to make for another team to join the third, make it a third party, or wait for any of these players to make a mistake before the fight progresses.
True. टॉप्स एंड बोस, ये जो 2v2 की दरकार है टीम एचकेजी के अगेंस्ट, मैं बोलूंगा बहुत ही ज्यादा लंबी चलती हुई. And now let's see Edge, what will be happening. And now we can see some of the space coming in from the side of DRS as well.
DRS. 4 eliminations. Let's see if they can continue the dominance here coming in from the previous match. In terms of eliminations, at least they had 10. And maybe they're looking to get more into this one. Especially Killer YT with 7 last time. He's up to 2 already into this one. They're at the edge of the zone, not even circle, edge of the zone. So the stage 2 circle will be coming into play in the next few seconds, and they'll have to make a move immediately. They're very far away. They kind of split up, and they will have to wait for the perfect opportunity to go for a safer rotation into the circle. DRS at the moment 980 meters away. Depends on what route they take. It'll take them a few seconds or maybe a minute to get back into the zone itself, into the circle. At the moment with 4 players standing, Frag and Cyclone. Cyclone actually with 2, Frag unable to get any points as of now, and BTR feels like might be able to join the party, and we were talking about players being getting a little impatient. This is exactly what I was talking about. Now look at the tag team. Since is really low and is bleeding fast as well. They might go for the revival, and he is actually going for it. But there is the HKG that is going to get taken down. Tops went for the fight, but it's going to be Bose who will take him down. HKG gone now. A 2v2 going in the favor of Flash. They will get 2 points, but that's about it. Flash with 4 now going into this. They will go for the revival and go for the heal there as well. They will get the loot decent enough, and they will survive to fight another day. At the moment, 12 teams, 40 players now, 11-minute mark about ahead. Stays to circle coming to a close in the next 40 seconds. Things are looking good for the side of BTR and DRS especially. Both of these teams, 4 players standing, and with 4 eliminations too. FN, after that beautiful fight, are going to be happy, and the confidence is going to be off the roof for sure. That was a very important fight, and they did come out on top with a disadvantage too. So they will feel like they have a really good shot at this, but DRS on the other hand, take a bit of damage, and that buggy will be Binny. Gotta be cautious though. He's gonna take a lot of damage and is giving away his position too. Now, where does he want to go back to? Going back to safety with his own teammates. He's not gonna be repositioning himself, which I thought would have been an ideal situation. He could have had more support from a different angle, but I understand. There's no information on where the others are and what areas of the map that are safe at the moment. You never really know where these teams and players have infiltrated. They could have been. They could come from anywhere on the map. They could come from anywhere on the map. They will come from anywhere on the map. Yes, Naya. Usually Flash versus Horror, and this time once again, we don't really get to see that.
Yep. And yes, Naya. आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हो वॉइन ईस्पोर्ट यहाँ पे एकदम डेड सेंटर लेते हुए, एंड यस्नाया लेक के आसपास हम लोग को यहाँ पर मिल जाएगी टीम वॉर गए. सो यस्नाया ब्रिज के पास यहाँ पर टीम वॉर गए, लेक के आसपास वॉइन ईस्पोर्ट्स एंड डेड सेंटर यहाँ पर होल्ड करके जाएगी. वो ईस्पोर्ट्स अभी यहाँ पर ठीक बीटीआर को स्पॉट किया, प्लेयर्स को यहाँ पे डाउन किया भी जा रहा है, एंड कुछ टैप टैप यहाँ पे ले रहे हैं M416 से, एंड दे फुल विद द रिसोर्सेज. आप यहाँ पे देखिए चार स्मोक, एक मोलोटॉव, 2 ग्रेनेड्स. They're having good first aid amount, so they're full with the resources. The players are having good loot, so it's all about that raw power incoming edge. देखते हैं यहाँ पर raw gun power के अंदर कौन सी टीम अपना टाइटल लेके जाएगी और कौन, which team is being the most hungry in this match to make that chicken dinner happen. But the thing is, DRX Gaming, they are struggling the most as they are on the 16th spot right now. They're in not top 18, by the way. This is a mixed merge of both of the groups. They are on the third page of the overall rankings. Edge, this Korean team, they are one of the best in the PUBG Mobile circuit. But right now, Indonesia Battle was chapter 3rd. They are struggling. They are dealing with a very troublesome movement and problematic situations. DRX and Team APG, a very disappointing performance coming in. I did not expect them to play like this.
Well, disappointments are bound to happen. When you have expectations, well, unfortunately, expect disappointment too. As we head down to the last 12 teams, 39 players in the server, 40-minute mark about ahead. Stage 3 coming into play. Now, these teams will have to be cautious. They have to be ready for the drift that is going to be coming in now in the next 30 seconds. Stage 4 circle will be causing a bit more chaos as the circle becomes closer and smaller, of course. The players, they will be coming in closer to each other. Proximity reduces and the chances of chaos increases.
Man, that is true, man. FN, इसके साथ में यहाँ पर बगीज एंड सभी व्हीकल्स के साथ में रोटेशन अपना देंगे ज़रूर. अभी यहाँ पर ओपन एयर सिनेरियोस के अंदर फाइनल यहाँ पर अपनी बगी को आसपास घुमाते हुए स्काउट करने का यहाँ पर ट्राई करेंगे. एंड इसके साथ में हम लोग यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं अभी के लिए ए साइड ई स्पोर्ट्स की टीम कोई भी एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट के अंदर कोई भी इजाफा हम लोग को नहीं देखने को मिला है. एज टॉप्स एंड टीम फ्लैश टॉप स्पॉट कर लिया जगह 2 मिनट स्टैंडिंग है. अगर एक भी प्लेयर डाउन हुआ टीम फ्लैश यहाँ पर खेल हम लोगों का यहीं पे समाप्त हो सकता है. रोज इज रियली लो टू द एचपी. The vehicle is also going to get burst out, and I guess Team Flash, just like that, they are gone. One wrong decision, and you're forced to wrecking to leave the match.
One mistake is all it takes.
Yep.
ASI Esports, on the other hand, with 4 players still standing. Iron is really low though. He has been one of the important players for the side of ASI 2 in phase 1 and phase 2. You know, one of the MVP contenders there. But the one that usually catches everyone's eyes is probably going to be K2. But unfortunately, he's the first one to get dropped here immediately onto his knees. He'll go for the revival. But the grenades are so good. It will not just take down Iron. It will also eliminate K2. Now, Skyforce are going to be capitalizing on this. But they have to be careful. There's BTR in the vicinity too. ASI 8, I believe, are in a very tough spot. And they are in no man's land. They probably are going to get taken down here. As DRS now capitalizes on Skyforce, who were focusing on ASI 8, and those grenades are just too good. Those grenades are everything. I think everyone just went down to grenades. 2 from Skyforce and 2 from BTR. As ASI 8, they are gone, and they could do nothing.
Absolutely, they are gone and they could do nothing. The grenades were just reigning supreme and the grenades were on point. Team Skyforces, Team DRS, Team FN, everyone is looking so damn silent. Not even a single movement coming in. And look at the Team FN right now. यहाँ पर Team 4 Tribes के बहुत ही पास में and Team FN बिल्कुल शांत बैठे हुए हैं and कोई भी हलचल ज्यादा नहीं, ना ही कुछ गनफायर्स, ना ही कुछ गन शॉट्स आएंगे अभी के लिए. यहाँ पर टीम FN, they're looking good. But the thing is, Ghost यहाँ पर अभी के लिए डाउन हो चुके हैं. एज एंड लुक एट दैट, 4 Tribes के 2 खिलाड़ी घात लगा के वो भी बैठे रहेंगे. उनके पास में ज्यादा एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स नहीं है. एज सो टीम FN कभी भी एज फाइट है, जो कभी भी टकराव है, स्टार्ट हो सकती है.
The silence speaks volumes. Everyone's getting ready. But who do you think will be the one coming out on top from the teams that are alive right now? 10 options you have here, Inferno.
DRS, I feel like DRS, man. What do you think? What about you?
I think I have to stick with DRS for this one too. I think they have a really good shot at this one. I mean, with the way things are going, I think DRS might just be the ones coming out on top, you know?
Yes, that could be the case scenario because DRS, the positioning is looking good. And especially यहाँ पर DRS, यहाँ पर आज के दिन के अंदर बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस यहाँ पर उन्होंने भी दिखाई है. देखिए दिन का शुरुआती दूसरा मैच है बट वो जो फ्लो होता है, वो जो रिदम होती है, वो जो सिंफनी होती है, आज डीआरएस की मेरे को मैं बोलूंगा बहुत ही ज्यादा बेहतरीन लगी। बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस यहाँ पर हर एक टीम और हर एक प्लेयर दिखाता हुआ। बट देखते हैं कि क्या सिनारियोज यहाँ पर अभी हम लोग को देखने को मिल सकते हैं। शॉट्स आएंगे डीआरएस गेमिंग यहाँ पर, भले ही किलो वाइटी डाउन हो चुके, बट पूरी की पूरी टीम यहाँ पर बेहतरीन तरीके से खेलती हुई। डीआरएस गेमिंग का फ्रैग यहाँ पर ट्राई करेंगे प्लेयर्स को डाउन करने के लिए। एंड यहाँ पर ग्रेनेड्स जाते हुए, द ग्रेनेड्स आर लुकिंग डैम प्रॉमिसिंग। The grenades will echo throughout the whole map of Triangle right now. एंड इसके साथ में यहाँ पर सांचर को डाउन किया जाएगा, पिक ऑफ किया जाएगा। स्काई फोर्सेस यहाँ पर सैंडविच सिचुएशन के अंदर आएंगे। गॉडलेस को यहाँ पे पिक ऑफ किया जाएगा, डाउन यहाँ पर कर दिया जाएगा। एंड एलिमिनेशन अभी तक यहाँ पे गॉडलेस को पूरा नहीं आया, क्योंकि जेवर इस सोल में स्टैंडिंग। क्या ओपन के अंदर स्पॉट है? जी हाँ बिल्कुल, यूएमपी से शॉट लिया, कुछ कनेक्शन आएंगे उस यूएमपी से। एंड स्काई फोर्सेस होती हुई यहाँ पर बाहर, और रहेगी हमारी 10वीं टीम जो होगी बाहर इस गेम से। अभी के लिए यहाँ पर डीआरएस एलिमिनेशन के साथ में आगे की तरफ बढ़ेंगे जाइफा। एंड यहाँ पर चीज बड़ी फरोख सोल में स्टैंडिंग के साथ में जो डुओ मैन स्टैंडिंग है, सोलो मैन प्लेयर को डाउन करेंगे। जो बीटीआर का खिलाड़ी था उसको ओपन के अंदर कैपिटलाइज किया गया, पकड़ा गया। एज जाइफा यहां पर अपनी शॉटगन के साथ में आगे बढ़ेंगे। एक बेहतरीन नॉकआउट, एक 1v2 करने की दरकार, बट 1v2 नहीं हो पाएगा। T24 ओपी ऑन हिज बगी जैसे ही उतरे यहां पर बीटीआर के फेडलेस एस्ट्रोल के शॉट्स यहां पर दागेंगे। यहां से बाहर करी जाएगी टीम 4 थ्राइव्स।
Unfortunate again. With only 2 eliminations, looks like they're just struggling right now. 3 eliminations? Wait. Okay. They were gone with 3, not 2. 3 eliminations in the end. And BTR, 7 eliminations, are one of the top teams. They did surpass RQ towards the end, so they'll be happy with that. And DRS are also gone. Now all of these teams gone in the blink of an eye. So both of our predictions are just, gone out of the window here, Inferno. So we'll be looking at a different winner for sure. As 20-minute mark about to hit. 6 teams and 18 players here. Stage 5 circle coming to close in the next minute. Nongshim Red Force, once again, is probably going to be one of the contenders with for the chicken dinner. But DRX, surviving with 4 players, might just be going in with those final zone with 4 players standing.
I mean, absolutely, man. But look at the zone right now. It's looking way too empty. The zone is looking good for some of the teams like Boeing Esports. यहाँ पर अपने जगह को स्टिक करते हुए, वहां से मैं बोलूंगा अपने कंपाउंड को छोड़ा नहीं है। एज अपने कंपाउंड के साथ में स्टिक करेंगे। एंड they are sticking up with the national gameplay. DRX Gaming, that Korean team, they are making some of the moves happening. But DRX Sport यहाँ पर प्लेयर्स को किया जाएगा, and it's going to be team war है। ध्यान देना पड़ेगा। एक भी गलती हुई उस टीम की तरफ से तो मैं बोलूंगा शायद उनका जो खेल है यही पे समाप्त हो सकता है। But Trey, those were some good shots incoming. कौन सी टीम यहाँ पर इतना बेहतरीन शॉट लिया? प्लेयर को बहुत ज्यादा लो किया जाएगा HP के ऊपर। They are just barely surviving edge.
DRX, can they capitalize? Can they be the ones with the chicken dinner? It's been a while since we've seen them get any points. They're not in a good spot on the overall too. I mean, just day 1 done, and they were not even able to get 50 points. So usually, you see teams get 50 on the day 1. It might feel like it's a lot to ask, but I think 50 is a fair ask. Or at least 45, maybe. But going in right now, DRX, before this game, were around 41, now around 44 with these 3 eliminations. Void, on the other hand, they have 69. They have a really good start here in phase 3 of playoffs. 8 eliminations going into this. Potato 5, Poxy and Jace doing a really good job keeping the team afloat.
Oh, grenade coming in from Saramola. It was on point. On point वो जो grenade है जाके लगाएगा TRX Oxy। यहाँ पर अभी के लिए हम लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं बढ़ता रहे, बट एक प्लेयर का यहाँ पे नॉक ऑफ आ चुका है। एज रिवाइवल यहाँ पर आ पाएगा या फिर नहीं, दैट इज गोना बी अ क्वेश्चन। बट रिवाइव यहाँ पर करना बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा। TRX क्या यहाँ पर हॉक्सी रिवाइव हो पाएंगे या फिर नहीं? आई फील लाइक द आंसर इज यस। एज ही दैट प्लेयर he can get revived, I feel like, if I'm not wrong.
It's tough. Let me tell you, it's not impossible. It is tough. But Nongshim, they will be dropped. 6 eliminations in 6th position. We're down to the top 5 teams. Now let's see if DRX can capitalize with the man advantage they have over the other players. As War Guy Daku is going to get taken down with only one player standing. They're the worst of getting eliminated. They will be going out in 5th position if they do so. They don't have a lot of points on the overall too, so they got to be cautious. But they are in the group green, so they will have some time to pick up the pace into the next upcoming matches. As Bola will be able to drop one player, they will go for the revival immediately. Daku is gone, eliminated along with Mola, so that's War Guy getting picked off in position number 5 with only one elimination. As I said, not a great game for War Guy once again.
That is true. DRXF and Boom Esports and One Esports are going to be our top 4 teams and top 11 teams, and एक और टीम यहाँ से बाहर होती हुई ये रहेगी FN Shozhong जो बाहर होंगे इस गेम से, एंड टॉप 3 टीम की तरफ हम लोग यहाँ पे बढ़ते हुए TRX गेमिंग, जिस टीम के बारे में मैं शुरुआत में बात कर रहा था। एज की परफॉर्मेंस यहाँ पर आज के दिन के अंदर या फिर पहले ही कुछ दिन के अंदर बेहतरीन नहीं रही थी, सो एक अच्छा और बेहतरीन कमबैक यहाँ पर बनाने का पूरा ट्राई कर रहे हैं, एंड दिस इज गुड। दे आर लर्निंग फ्रॉम द मिस्टेक्स, एंड DRX गेमिंग इज वन ऑफ द टीम्स आई एम लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू मेक अ ग्रेट स्पॉट इन the overall standings and be in grand finals. But अभी के लिए यहाँ पर 4 players के साथ में उन लोग पास में एक बेहतरीन advantage and capitalization आ पाती है या फिर नहीं, देखने वाली चीज रहेगी एज, because they are having a great and immense level of advantage, and it's going to be the numbers, the 4 players standing.
4 players standing for them for sure, and they are on the verge of getting a chicken dinner too. One, on the other hand, have a really good chance to pick up the numbers too here. If they get this one, it's going to help their overall position much more. Boom with 3 players too, 1 with 3, DRX with 4 at the moment. Not really sure how these teams are planning to take it forward from here on forward. But with the utilities almost depleted on Voin and DRX, Boom, they might just have a slight advantage in that regard. As DRX, they're split up. The State 7 circle coming into play in the next few seconds. Is that Boom? No, that's Voin. Okay, so Voin will have a tough spot in the circle at the moment. Everyone else, relatively better positions.
I mean, true, they're having a relative better positions, but now Boom Esports, we can see yummy. Boom Esports यहाँ पे पिछले मैच के अंदर अच्छा परफॉर्म तो किया था, बट यहाँ पर इस मैच के अंदर क्या दरकार रहेगी, इस मैच के अंदर यहाँ पर क्या स्ट्रैटेजीज रहेंगे, कुछ यहाँ पर ग्रेनेड जाते हुए मैं बोलूंगा लास्ट तक सर्वाइव करे, तो बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस यहाँ पर आज के दिन के अंदर बूम स्पोर्ट्स ने दिखा दिया है। पिछले गेम के अंदर भी हम पर उन लोगों ने बेहतरीन परफॉर्म किया था, बट एज द थिंग इज कंसिस्टेंसी. We are looking forward to consistency. Those patient gameplays incoming. Boom Esports Yummy 799 कुछ यहाँ पर heals को उठाते हुए, Edge Boom Esports are also looking a better team to make the chicken dinner happen. But right now we can see the biggest obstacle is going to be DRX for them.
Yeah, DRX is definitely going to be the elephant in the room now. The one team that everyone's looking to take down at the moment, Boom and Voin, that is. DRX. Can they survive the last few zones? Can they survive the next fight? That's all they need to do. If they keep the man advantage going into the next one, they probably are going to be, just snowballing the last fight for sure. There's no way the man advantage gets taken down that easy, especially if it's with DRX. We haven't seen them get their chicken dinner just yet. But this might just be a start of the journey for them.
I mean, yes, this might. Everything is looking so damn quiet, to be honest. No fights whatsoever. The zone will also close in some moments, and then we can see some of those fights just happening so damn soon. But right now, Boom Esports, everything is looking so damn quiet. सब लोग यहाँ पे वेट कर रहे हैं अपनी अपॉर्चुनिटी के लिए, एक ओपनिंग ढूंढने के लिए. उसके बाद में कभी भी यहाँ पे टीम्स फाइट के अंदर आ सकती हैं एज. बट नाउ हम लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं रैप शॉट ही हमारी स्क्रीन के ऊपर. It's everything is so damn quiet, man. It's just the second 8th zone actually, and second last phase, and still everything is so damn quiet. No commotions whatsoever.
I mean, we know.
DRX on the other hand, happen. Yeah.
No, I mean, we knew this was going to happen. Yes.
I mean, absolutely, right? Somewhere around we knew that the things will be happening क्योंकि हम लोगों ने speculate किया था कि शुरुआत के phases के अंदर हम लोग यहाँ पर early fights देखने को मिल सकती है, early 4v4 engagements देखने को मिल सकती है, वही चीज़ हम लोगों को देखने को मिली। अभी के लिए DRX की टीम के पास में यहाँ पर रहेगा एक बेहतरीन अपर रेंज का एडवांटेज, वो अपर हैंड एडवांटेज मैं बोल सकता हूँ उन लोग के रह सकता है, बट बूम ई स्पोर्ट्स उनके पास रहेंगे कंपाउंड, उनके पास रहेगा मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द जोन। सो DRX और टीम वन ई स्पोर्ट्स जैसी फाइट लेंगे तब बूम ई स्पोर्ट्स शायद से थर्ड पार्टी कर सकती है एंड चिकन डिनर उनके हाथ आ सकता है। सो बूम ई स्पोर्ट्स दे आर लुकिंग इन द गुड स्पॉट, they're doing those gatekeeping scenarios, but DRX, that upper range advantage will help them a lot. And finally, यहाँ पर इतने वेट के बाद, इतने समय के बाद हम लोगों को यहाँ पर कुछ engagements देखने को मिली, some here and there, and पहला नॉकआउट यहाँ पर आता हुआ Boom Esports के ऊपर, and शायद से फिनिश ऑफ भी प्लेयर को कर दिया गया था। Boom Esports they're down to 2, Boom Esports they're down to 3, but DRX survived with 4 beasts unleashed in the battleground and really close to make that chicken dinner happen.
Very, very close indeed. And now we'll be looking at the final zone. So everyone's going to be coming out in the open to fight as DRX finally makes a move. There's a knock coming in with the grenade. Void now down to one player. The revival might be questionable, but Boom and DRX might just be fighting off against each other as the final battle comes in now.
Absolutely. DRX after 8 eliminations, they're not going to be making any sort of mistakes. Spotting the players out there, and they do have those intels, they do have those information happening out there. Grenade यहाँ पर आता हुआ वानी के ऊपर, शायद से प्लेयर को डाउन भी किया जाएगा। बीनी is bleeding and knock off आएगा। एक और बेहतरीन ग्रेनेड यहाँ पर हॉक्सी की तरफ से यमी के सीधा मुंह पर जाके फटेगा and Boom Esports सर्वाइव करेंगे यहाँ पे दो प्लेयर्स के साथ में। एक प्लेयर यहाँ पे ब्लीड करते हुए, एक प्लेयर यहाँ पे नॉकआउट हो चुका, but DRX they have the advantage and I guess इस एडवांटेज को बरकरार रखेंगे और चिकन डिनर अपने नाम किया जाएगा। DRX Gaming from Korea finally making the first winner chicken dinner happening in the phase 3rd playoffs qualifiers.
A beautiful end there too. I believe he ran over him with the buggy there towards the end.
एनिमेशन में थी वो कनेक्ट नहीं हो पाई एज और एल्स आईक्यू का नॉकआउट आता है ना आरक्यू कभी भी एप्लीकेशन कर सकती थी एंड नाउ वी कैन सी वो थ्रेड्स फलक यहाँ पे मॉली के अंदर चल के गए, ही इज बर्निंग राइट नाउ एंड यहाँ पे जंप फोर्स बेहतरीन नॉकआउट यहाँ पे निकाला था, बट अभी के लिए हम यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं फलक ने यहाँ पे शायद से एक प्लेयर को डाउन किया था, बट नो द ग्रेनेड व्हाट,
Oh my god.
oh my god, jump force, that grenade, I am speechless right now.
Both tribes once again gone. Once again with nothing to show for. We thought maybe they will use a different strategy on Erangel and Miramar. Well, looks like it's not coming in handy. They're gone. One elimination is all they were able to get. And the first team to get eliminated. One of the first teams to get eliminated. Oh no, wait. They are the first team to get eliminated. It is 52 not joining again.
Yep. God damn, and those were some. That was an amazing grenade incoming. Team 4 tries, they got eliminated with Team 52. I guess they did not join in. So we are done. And I mean, 3 teams, they're not here into the lobby. Let's see what will be happening. Team Flash on our screen. And 0 elimination points whatsoever right now. And Team Flash, let's see how they're going to be playing this game. And Lost Runners के आसपास यहाँ पे players and Team Flash के आसपास रही SIT Sports की team. एक 4v4 fight यहाँ पे बहुत ही जल्द start होगी.
A 4v4 fights are going to be crucial. And Flash coming in with their main roster right now tells you how important the situation has turned out now for them. With 4 games left, they will probably be hoping to get themselves into a good position on the overall 150 plus points. So 19 points more in the next 4 games are going to be ideal, are going to be their main focus on. Coming in at the moment, 5 minutes mark. Another elimination as Team Flash open things up. Zyvan with the first one on the board. ASI 8 feeling the heat now coming in from the side of Team Flash.
टीम फ्लैश चार ही प्लेयर्स ने यहाँ पर एक बेहतरीन ओपनिंग निकाली तो है, बट अभी के लिए यहाँ पर इसके साथ में क्रिप्टो को डाउन किया जाएगा। ये ओपनिंग बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट एंड इसके साथ में यहाँ पर इजाफा इस गेम के अंदर किया जाएगा। एंड नाउ वी कैन सी एफएल टॉप्स राइट नाउ। एज 2 एलिमिनेशन लेने के बाद में यहाँ पर बेहतरीन इजाफा करेंगे इसी के साथ में ज़्यूस। They're having all 4 players. Edge, what do you think? Can Team Flash actually make this chicken dinner happen?
I mean, it's still pretty early into the game, so I mean, they definitely can. I mean, any team can, right? It's 5 minutes in. Every team has the potential to get the chicken dinner, and that's exactly why they're here, facing off against the other best teams of the region. As a circle, it's pretty much in the center. There's going to be a lot of these players going towards San Martin, Hacienda del Petron, Pecado, of course. But who do you think? Who do you think is going to be the one coming out on top here on the map of Miramar in this game?
Team Flash, I feel like, man, I do have a vibe for Team Flash. Look, Asiskas, but still, Team Flash, I feel like they might actually take this chicken dinner off. The grenades are just raining supreme. Team FN is coming with an amazing fight. देखते हैं यहाँ पर क्या scenarios हम लोग देखने को मिलेंगे। अभी के लिए यहाँ पर 0 elimination लोग के पास में रहेंगे। Ghost यहाँ पे down actually हो चुका है। Crazy, he is just bleeding. And now the grenade पीटिया कैन के ऊपर बेहतरीन ग्रेनेड MK49 हाथ में रहेगी। वो जो वेपन है क्लोज रेंज के अंदर बहुत ही ज्यादा बेहतरीन। बट अभी के लिए एफएम फाइनल आगे तरफ बढ़ेंगे। एसओएल के साथ में पहला एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट अपने यहाँ पर हाथ में लेके जाएंगे। इंडोनेशिया वर्सेस कोरियन। एच दिस फाइट इज आल्सो गेटिंग मोर एंड मोर इंटेंस। इस राउंड में 2v4 मैन को यहाँ पर डाउन किया जाएगा, फिर शॉट यहाँ पर किया जाएगा। BTR they are bleeding, they're surviving with Solomon standing and they got obliterated now. Solomon standing, I guess he's also going to get down. Edge, RQ का Genforce यहाँ पर बेहतरीन नॉकआउट निकालेंगे इन Fatalist. He's the MVP and he has been spotted and he is gone.
He's gone. Federals. BTR. He was the overall MVP and unfortunately he could not save his team at the moment. 6 eliminations for RQ. They will snatch that number 1 spot from the side of BTR yet again, reclaiming their position at the top of the leaderboard. 7 eliminations, 162 points. RQ with 3 players standing. Looking like the confidence is back on their side. I mean, it never left them, to be really honest. They were the ones at the top, and 167 points, 162 points. They are going to be one of the contenders qualifying first, of course. STARXHARIS Gaming, on the other hand, Frag is the tech. They're here trying to take down the players themselves, Skyforce. They got to be careful. They can get third-partied.
They can. DRXXMPLZ with the UMP in the hand. आगे की तरफ बढ़ते प्लेयर को स्पॉट करने की दरकार, but no, the shotgun just range supreme Cyclone and Killer Fight ही पीछे से भी यहाँ पे शॉट्स आते हुए थर्ड पार्टी के सिनेरियो यहाँ पे बनेंगे। बट अभी के लिए Cyclone यहाँ पे बहुत ज्यादा लो चुके हैं। शायद से उनका भी नॉकआउट आएगा। जी हाँ, इसी के साथ में यहाँ पे Cyclone को डाउन करेंगे। Killer Fight हाथ में रहेगी। TVS and Solomon standing grenades यहाँ पर प्ले अपने प्लेयर्स ने पिक ऑफ किए थे। एक प्लेयर डाउन, बेहतरीन 1v2 1v3 भी यहाँ पर कर दिया है Killer Fight। That is just amazing. Skyforces का वो जो आखिरी खिलाड़ी है, क्या एक 1v4 यहाँ पर किलर वाइट दिखा पाएंगे या फिर नहीं, वो देखने वाली चीज रहेगी। Sanchez is going to be the Solomon standing and team DRX Gaming यहाँ पर XMPLZ को रिवाइव करेंगे, बट वो जो ग्रेनेड आएगा Sanchez की तरफ से कनेक्ट कर सकता है। That is going to be a well quick grenade edge. कनेक्शन लेगा या फिर नहीं, पर एक 1v4 यहाँ पर किलर वाइटी की तरफ से आया, बेहतरीन हो जाएगा। Sanchez, he's really low to the HP. This is the moment, Killer Whitey. This is the moment to push him, and this is the right opportunity to do that 1v4. Killer Whitey, तो हम रीसेट करेंगे। XMPLZ को यहाँ पर रिवाइव कर दिया जाएगा, बट दूसराज के एरिया से the proximity setting थर्ड पार्टी के लिए यहाँ पर DRX की टीम आती हुई।
You gotta be careful. I mean, Sanchez is still here in the vicinity. XMPL will have to go for that play immediately, but XMPL, he will lose his life. DRX, the perfect timing. I'm not really sure if they know where Sanchez is. Do they expect him? I feel like maybe they do. They're checking at the moment, but I don't think they realize that he's there. They will find him, but they're not ready for him. So this could come out as a surprise, but with 4 players standing, I don't think Sanchez stands a chance here unless they isolate him, and the grenades are coming in, which means they probably are expecting, and now they already know Sancher spotted. He's probably gonna get taken down. 1v4. Probably impossible.
Oh man, such a solo standing spot is there, going for the shots, amazing hip fire incoming. Yeah, 1v2. Oh no, wait, Sancher! Oh my god!
What?
Sancher with an amazing 1v4! DRS gaming, that was a huge blunder incoming!
What?
Oh my god! Oh my fucking lord! Sancher, what in the world was that 1v4?
A magical performance coming in. The movement there was epic coming in. He found a perfect corner to hold his ground and then took everyone down. DRX. I don't even want to call that a chicken curse at this point. That was just Sancher outplaying them.
Oh
Absolutely ridiculous performance coming in. That one before was something for the... That's getting on the highlight reel for sure. And Sancher is going to be really happy. Skyforce,
Sure.
they survived 2 fights. Not just DRS, but also the side of DRX now.
Oh man, Sancher, that was a goal-like performance incoming. Immense level of 1v4. He was on point. And Edge. I mean, I did not speculate that thing happening. Right? I was way too much slow paced because I was feeling like somewhere around that Sancher he was going to get finished off. But Sancher, I mean, what on our green earth he did. That 1v4, it was amazing, man. It was amazing. Everything was on point. Everything was perfect. And Edge, we did underestimate the Sancher. He won't be able to make that 1v4, but he proved us wrong. That was an amazing clutch incoming. That was the best 1v4 till now.
That definitely is one of the best 1v4s out there. Best 1v4 I still think was Agent 47, Agent 47's from Team 52 against War Guy. That I don't think is going to be top, at least for me. Because of the fact that it was under immense pressure. Anyway, coming in, back to the game, we do see another elimination coming up. We're down to 11 teams now. Juke is going to get dropped immediately. RIQ with only one player standing now. Genfos. Team Secret's a 1v1 and Genfos will get taken out. Team Secret will win this, but at what cost? They've already lost 3 players, up to 4 eliminations. Absolute brilliant performance coming in from RIQ already. Decent game. DRS and DRX are going to be upset with the situation that they were in. But Team Secret, with just one player standing now, it's going to change the dynamics. They will have to go a little slower. They will have to play a little smarter.
Man, I'm still stuck, Edge. That 1v4 coming in from the side of Sancher, I'm still stuck in that moment right now. DRX, Korean team, all 4 players, they choked a lot, man. I did not speculate that thing happening whatsoever. I mean, what about you, man? I mean, I'm just still shivering right now. I mean, those were some goosebump moments coming in. Sancher, that 1v4 was on point, man. I'm still stuck there. That has been engraved in my memory now.
That is going to be a core memory for sure. Not just for us, for everyone watching out there too. But that's what makes these players great. You never really know when they pull off something incredible. You never really know when you're going to be seeing something as good as that. Getting something unexpected, which is exactly why you always have to pay attention to what's happening here on the map. You never really know who's gonna be the hero, who's gonna be making those hero plays. Sancher, at the moment, is the one that doesn't wear a cape, but will be called Superman right now.
Yep. टीम वॉर गए बहुत ही ज़्यादा क्लोज आ चुकी है एंड एक और पाकिस्तानी टीम हमारे स्क्रीन के ऊपर साइड्स के साथ में यहाँ पे जिंदा रहेगी एंड देखते हैं कैसा इजाफा यहाँ पे देखने को मिलेगा टीम वॉर की तरफ से। अभी भी यहाँ पर रेड जोन में है। देखिए ओवरऑल स्टैंडिंग्स के अंदर तीसरे पेज पर है, सो बहुत ही ज़्यादा मैं बोलूँगा अभी तक उनके लिए दिक्कतें बन सकती है। सो वर्क है, इट्स रियली इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर देम टू बी एट द राइट सिचुएशन। यहाँ पर इस वाले मैच के अंदर बेहतरीन परफॉर्म करना पड़ेगा बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स। यमी द क्रॉस, द रेड डॉट, इट्स ऑन पॉइंट। विल ही गो फॉर द शॉट? विल ही गो फॉर द शॉट? अभी टार्जन के ऊपर कोई भी शॉट्स यहाँ पर दागे नहीं गए हैं। ही इज लेटिंग हिम लिव एज, बट विल इट बी द राइट डिसीजन?
That is the question. I mean, peeks. He takes his sweet time and then he peeks. He will be getting it. And boom. Now with 4 players still standing, 3 eliminations for them. And FN holding on to their players at the moment, still holding on to their ground. They're out in the open, not in a great spot. So they've got to be very careful with how they play this from here on forward.
साइड्स के आउटलो को यहाँ पर पिक ऑफ किया जाएगा यमी की तरफ से, एंड शायद से फिनिश ऑफ भी वहाँ पर उसी समय कर दिया गया था। तो ई-स्पोर्ट्स के खिलाड़ी 4 एलिमिनेशन लेने के बाद में इजाफा करेंगे। इन साइड्स के प्लेयर को यहाँ पर एक एक करके ढूंढेंगे, पीछा किया जाएगा। साइड्स के आखिरी खिलाड़ी को यहाँ पर बाहर किया जाएगा। बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स के खिलाड़ी बेहतरीन यहाँ पर खेलते हुए इस मैच के अंदर, मिरामार का मैच यहाँ पर बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स के लिए अभी तक तो यहाँ पर बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस आ रही है मैं बोलूँगा। बट साइड्स की यहाँ पर परफॉर्मेंस मैं बोलूँगा इतनी ज़्यादा बेहतरीन नहीं है। एंड आज के दिन के अंदर शो किए चौथी जोन के अंदर यहाँ पर 8 टीम्स रहेंगी एंड 22 प्लेयर्स जिंदा रहेंगे। देखते हैं यहाँ पर कौन सी टीम लेके जाएगी विनर चिकन डिनर। देखिए बहुत दूर की बात है, बट अभी के लिए वन ई-स्पोर्ट्स टीम एनएस वॉरगे बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस यहाँ पर दिखाते हुए, एंड मैं बोलूँगा उनके चारों प्लेयर्स जिंदा हैं। सो एडवांटेज उन लोगों के पास में बहुत ही ज़्यादा बड़ा रहेगा। उस एडवांटेज को अपना पावर कैसे बनाते, कैसे कैपिटलाइज करते हैं एज, वो एक क्वेश्चन रहेगा। But the thing is, Team 1 Esports and Team NS, they also performed really good today. But Boom Esports, yummy. उनकी टीम की तरफ से यहाँ पर आज सारा काम करते हुए डोमिनेशन यहाँ पर बार दिखा रहे हैं। यहाँ पर हर मैच के अंदर, पिछले मैच के अंदर भी यहाँ पर यमी बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस किए, लास्ट में तरीके से यहाँ पर पॉइंट्स निकाले, मजीद प्लेयर्स को एलिमिनेट किया था। बट नाउ वी कैन सी 1 Esports एंड टीम NS, ये 2 ऐसी टीम रहेंगी जिनके पास एडवांटेज तो है, बट क्या कैपिटलाइज कर पाएंगे?
Making sure they take advantage of the situation, turning it into a position of comfort is probably going to be the key. Those players' advantage are going to be coming in play too. Boom with 5 eliminations already. Going into the last few zones, is 4 players still standing is important, as the circle will be moving away from them, so they will have to make their way back in. And Final is in a very tough spot. He can get eliminated any time soon. And look at the last 7 players on side of Team Secret near the airdrop. He has to be careful too.
Yeah, he got to be really careful. And now we can see FN यहाँ पर 4 पॉइंट्स तो ले लिए, बट उनका एक प्लेयर एक्चुअली डाउन हो चुका है। एज एफिन शाहजहां 4 एलिमिनेशन लेने के बाद में यहाँ पर एक प्लेयर का खामियाजा उनको भुगतना पड़ा है अभी के लिए। They are in a good spot, they are in a better spot. But the thing is कि कब तक, क्योंकि यहाँ पे बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स के खिलाड़ी सीधा यहाँ पे स्लैमन करेंगे इनके कंपाउंड के ऊपर। जो फाइट है 4v3 की दरकार यहाँ पे स्टार्ट हो चुकी टीम स्काई फोर्सेस का आखिरी खिलाड़ी, एचकेजी का आखिरी खिलाड़ी। बट यहाँ पर हम लोग देख सकते हैं एफएन वर्सेस बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स, किस तरह से शॉट्स आएंगे। टीम एचकेजी शॉट्स लेते हुए बेहतरीन तरीके से यहाँ पर शॉट्स डाले जाएंगे। बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स का एक खिलाड़ी यहाँ पर डाउन हो चुका है, क्या ब्लीड ऑफ हो गया फिर फाइनल यहाँ पर एक पिक्सल के ऊपर सरवाइव करते हुए, जो पिक्सल है यहाँ पर सरवाइव कर रहे हैं फाइनल के ऊपर। फाइनली वो जो मोलोटॉप का कनेक्शन है वो आएगा जरूर बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स की। यमी अभी यहाँ पर अपने आप को हील कर लेंगे, रिवाइवल भी यहाँ पर कंप्लीट हो चुका है। एंड अभी के लिए हम लोग यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं पीछे से कीवो बेहतरीन तरीके से यहाँ पर क्रॉस फायर कंडीशन सेट ऑफ करते हुए एक नॉकआउट यहाँ पर आ चुका है। फाइनल एंड क्रेजी सर्वाइविंग यमी का यहाँ पर रिटेलिएशन में नॉकआउट। बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस यहाँ पर टीम एफएन दिखाते हुए यहाँ पर रिवाइव कर पाएंगे या फिर नहीं, मुझे नहीं लगता कि रिवाइवल की तरफ जा भी रहे हैं। एक और ग्रेनेड यहाँ पर आता हुआ एंड यमी को शायद से फिनिश ऑफ कर सकते हैं। He's just barely surviving behind the compounds and मॉल यहाँ पर फिनिश ऑफ होंगे। एंड जो फाइट है बूम ई-स्पोर्ट्स के लिए इनके सही रुख में नहीं जा रही है, पीछे से वॉरगे भी आ चुके हैं एंड करते हुए एक थर्ड पार्टी शाका वन ई-स्पोर्ट्स के अगेंस्ट फाइट लेंगे। मॉल को यहाँ पे डाउन किया गया था मौला की तरफ से. An insane level of performance, man. Team Work, they are also performing really good and out of their minds. But Team FN अपने प्लेयर को दोबारा से पैरों पे खड़ा किया. बूम esports जो स्लैम आया था, ये उनके लिए सही नहीं. स्लैम की दरकार तो भले ही थी, बट बूम esports अपने ही खिलाड़ियों को धीरे धीरे यहाँ पर जाते हुए देखने को मिलेंगे. अपने ही खिलाड़ी यहाँ पर धीरे धीरे एलिमिनेट होते हुए देखने को मिलेंगे. Skyforce is Sancher after that amazing 1v4. Sancher on our screen. लोग जो सामने वन esports के खिलाड़ी. ग्रेनेड यहाँ पर जाता हुआ. ग्रेनेड का कनेक्शन अभी तक यहाँ पर हालांकि नहीं बनेगा. एंड जैसी स्किन वैसी ही परफॉर्मेंस मैं बोलूंगा. जब इन्होंने DRX को एलिमिनेट किया था मुझे ध्यान देना चाहिए था that he is having a colossal title skin. So to the all the V fans out there जिन्होंने भी Attack on Titan देखा, you guys know that colossal title is just really a gigantic titan, and Sancher, he just played like a colossal titan. He was a titan in the previous fight, and that 1v4 on point, precision, accurate, everything down to the bottom, the knees, everything was perfect. And that is going for the highlighter for sure, man. फिर से डालते हैं हम लोग यहाँ पर नॉन रेड फोर्सेस के ऊपर एक और कोरियन टीम. एंड अभी के लिए यहाँ पे नॉन रेड फोर्सेस, ये जो कोरियन टीम है इनके पास में कोई भी एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स नहीं है. स्पॉट भले प्लेयर्स को किया चुका है एंड अभी तक हम लोग देख सकते हैं वन esports के खिलाड़ी सांचर ही जस्ट barely surviving. और एक मिनट अगर वन esports के खिलाड़ी दागेंगे तो शायद से प्लेयर को डाउन किया जा सकता है. रेड फोर्सेस अभी के लिए यहाँ पे देखिए एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स के अंदर इजाफा आना चाहिए. अगर एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स नहीं मिले मैं बोलूंगा शायद से बहुत ही ज्यादा दिक्कतें हो सकती है, क्योंकि कोरियन टीम्स एंड स्पेशली टीम एनएस कल के दिन के अंदर यहाँ पर मिरामार के आखिरी मैच के अंदर अपने चिकन डिनर लेके गए थे. उसके बाद में मैं बोलूंगा अगर इस मैच के अंदर चिकन डिनर ले लेते, एक और मिरामार के ऊपर चिकन डिनर ले लेते तो अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस. पर सांचर फर्स्ट एड पॉपिंग का तो 7 टीम से 18 प्लेयर्स यहाँ पर इस लॉबी तक जिंदा. एक और फर्स्ट एड पॉपिंग करनी पड़ेगी सांचर को. एक्चुअली बैंडेजेस को अप्लाई करेंगे व्हिच इज द रियली गुड डिसीजन इनकमिंग. अपने यहाँ पर रिसोर्सेस को बचाते हुए एक और बैंडेज को पॉप इन करेंगे. एंड वन esports के खिलाड़ी हर वक्त यहाँ पर उन ग्रेनेड्स उन मोलोटॉव्स को स्पैम करते हुए. बट द थिंग इज कब तक यहाँ पे सांचर जिंदा रह पाएंगे. एक और ग्रेनेड आया, अब तो आप फर्स्ट एड पॉप इन करनी ही पड़ेगी. वन esports के खिलाड़ी इस अकेले खिलाड़ी के ऊपर इतनी ज्यादा यूटिलिटीज उन्होंने दाग दी है कि वो यूटिलिटीज से ध्वस्त हो जाएंगे. और मैं बोलूंगा अगर उन लोगों के पास में यूटिलिटीज नहीं रहेगी अंत तक तो मुश्किल हो सकती है. जिसके साथ में यहाँ पे सांचर को बाहर किया जाएगा. टीम स्काई फोर्सेस होती हुई बाहर एंड वी आर डाउन टू टॉप 5 टीम्स. टीम सीक्रेट्स यहाँ पर 12 months stranding. Team FN they will be having 3 months stranding. One esports team NS and Wargay they will be surviving with 3 players individual. I mean 3 players. Actually 3 teams surviving with 4 players, which is really good. And now Team FN. हम लोग यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं, देखिए 7 एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स हम लोग के पास में मिल चुके हैं. यहाँ पे प्लेयर्स को स्पॉट किया, टीम वॉगे को स्पॉट किया गया था. एंड FN वर्सेस वॉगे, ये जो फाइट है कभी भी इनिशिएट हो सकती है. जो 4v4 बैटल है कभी भी इनिशिएट हो सकती है. एज
With 5 teams now here, the ones with the man advantage clearly should be the ones coming out on top. But at the moment, a lot of these teams surviving with 4 players. A lot, I mean, in out of these 5, of course. Nongshim, Warguy, Boyne, FN with 3 and Team Secret with 1. That one surviving player has somehow managed to sneak his way into the top 5. It's not going to be easy from here on forward because now the circle will become smaller and smaller and the teams and the players are going to get closer and closer. So he might get spotted out. And Warguy, I think, are going to be heard by Euro Wrong at the moment. The grenade being cooked and thrown. Shaka will give away his position. Warguy are spotted. Now coming in. Look at Shaka. Look at Shaka. He's gonna be coming in and it's gonna be taken down immediately. And now War Guy with only two players standing. Gotta be careful. You're wrong. Will be dealt with a damage. Chip damage by the grenade, and this grenade might actually deal more. Another chip damage. So he's down to 50% health. And is in good hands at the moment because there is a bit of backup coming in. But FN, they're feeling the heat because Potato 5 also now diverting his attention towards FN. They're being third-partied here. One player standing, you're wrong, that is. He will go for the revival onto his teammate who did come up next to him. But immediately will be facing the likes of Nongshim, Voin, and Warguy at the same time. It's not easy. But we will be, hopefully, be witnessing him surviving a little longer. You're wrong and final. The last two surviving players inside of FN's John. And those grenades are raining on him and he might just get taken out. There are too many players here. Too many players out in the open. You're wrong. The last man standing now on the side of FN. With 8 eliminations, I feel like this is going to be the end. Team Secret, on the other hand, that last surviving player, probably looking good, and you're wrong. I think he will be taken down. So he's going to be the one putting the final bullet in his head, or maybe not. At the moment, yes, it is. It is him taking him down, and the FN are going to be taken out, and War Guy also in the meanwhile are gone. This is insane. Both the teams going out with insane number of players alive too. But we are looking at Nongshim and Voin right now. Team Secret holding on to his position, probably be waiting for the perfect opportunity, and I think he thinks the time is right. He will be able to drop one, not be able to go for that information immediately. As you've been now capitalizing on the players inside of Voin, Zeta is going to get taken down. One player standing on the side of Voin. It is Poxy. As Team Secret, they'll be on the verge of getting eliminated and they will get taken out. Nongshim XCY will be the one taking him out of the equation. Nongshim looking like they are on the verge of getting a third chicken dinner for themselves as Voin, the last player standing. Poxy 5 will not be able to withstand the throws coming in from 3 players there towards the end, and Nongshim Red Force. Secret and RQ. Mehran is where these two teams are fighting off against. Team Secret, another team that we absolutely love watching here on the map of Rondo. Another team that has a really good shot at taking the one spot in the grand finals. Of course, that is. Once again, doesn't really matter if you're on number 1 or not, as long as you're in the top 16, top 18, depending on the fan favorite. Here in the playoff situation, a C24 almost getting taken down. Falak will be recalled back into the server. For T24 though is going to get dropped immediately and confirmed too. So that's another elimination here coming in. 4 tribes, they did use 1 recall already. This is time for them to use a second.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल 4 ट्राइब्स अभी के लिए शॉर्ट एलिमिनेशन लेने के बाद में जो पैसिव अप्रोच थे पिछले गेम के अंदर उसको थोड़ा बहुत चेंज करते हुए अभी के लिए यहाँ पर टीम सीक्रेट्स का खिलाड़ी बहुत ही ज्यादा लो हो चुका है एचपी के ऊपर शॉट्स के ऊपर यहाँ पर आएंगे इसी के साथ में जेनफोर्स बेहतरीन तरीके से प्लेयर को डाउन किया जाएगा टीम सीक्रेट्स Indonesian versus टीम वियतनाम देखते हैं यहाँ पर कौन सी टीम इस चिकन डिनर को लेकर जाती है बट अभी के लिए चिकन डिनर से पहले ये जो फाइट है जो होई फोर की दरकार है ये बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट स्पॉट किया गया प्लेयर को बेहतरीन स्प्रे यहाँ पर जाएगा बट इतने ज्यादा कनेक्शन नहीं आएंगे टीम सीक्रेट they're looking good to be honest. RQ one player gone Lapper down to the knees fighting supporting the player but no he's really low to the HP. Can he actually pull it off? Shamu he changed the name. He was key MJ though. But Firen, I guess Packers is down. Edge, RQ, they're not in the good spot. Firen, spot यहाँ पे क्या बेहतरीन शॉट आएगा इन फायरन को भी यहाँ पे डाउन किया जाएगा टीम RQ एक खिलाड़ी के साथ में यहाँ पे जिंदा रहेंगे एंड शायद से अपने प्लेयर्स को रिकॉल किया जाएगा और दोबारा इस पे पैरों पे खड़ा किया जाएगा हाँ जी बिल्कुल रिकॉल कर दिया जाएगा प्लेयर्स को एंड टीम RQ they're back on the feet बट रिकॉल से पहले सिर्फ एक एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स हम लोग को मिले थे एज.
As I said, these recalls are going to be very important, and these recalls are going to be what is going to be enabling them come up strong. And at the moment, Boom Esports are losing players left, right, and center. BTR up to 6 eliminations. Are feeling really confident here, Inferno.
Absolutely. Ooh, grenade coming in from side of K2 and BTR के एक player को down किया जाएगा. Team Flash के Bulls यहाँ पर थोड़ा बहुत पीछे जाएंगे and हम लोग को पता है देखिए टीम फ्लैश यहाँ पर टोटली डोमिनेट कर रही है अभी सर्किट को Untitled Chapter 3 के अंदर, क्योंकि देखिए यहाँ पर फेज 1 का ग्रैंड फाइनल्स जीता, फेज 2 का भी ग्रैंड फाइनल्स जीता. अब एक टीम फ्लैश, we can tell them they are the best team right now in the whole circuit of Untitled Chapter 3. So देखते हैं यहाँ पर क्या सिनेरियोज रहेंगे. बट K2 की तरफ से वो जो ग्रेनेड आया था बहुत ज्यादा बेहतरीन एंड ग्रेनेडियर का टैग लेके जाएंगे. खामियाजा शायद से अभी तक किसी भी प्लेयर को भुगतना नहीं पड़ा है. फ्रैग is one of the best players for the side of DRS, and DRS they are also a very overpowered team. But DRS देखते हैं आज के अंदर कैसे परफॉर्मेंस रहेगी, क्योंकि दूसरी साइकिल यहाँ पर स्टार्ट हो चुकी है. राउंड का मुकाबला सभी प्लेयर सभी टीम के लिए यहाँ पर बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रहेगा आज.
Bows drops one, and you're definitely right. This round is going to be very important for a lot of these teams, probably every single one here on the server, and Flash especially. I mean, we were expecting them to hit the 150 mark immediately in the previous game, but that wasn't the case. And now they have a good chance to get that, and they will need it as well to have a decent, decent chance of qualifying to the grand final. Stops. Now will be dealing a bit of damage. Will be running away at the moment. But Boast in the meanwhile did get taken down. ASI 8 Iron actually putting the screws to him. Those grenades are going to be pushing them back up. You got to be careful. Player jumps in. PTR loses one. Zyvan hits a deck though in the meanwhile. Zyvan will not be revived at the moment. Or maybe he will go for the revival first. Waiting. Stop. Free Fire comes in, but Free Fire will not be working out in his favor.
It won't. Oh, the grenades are coming in. He got to survive. अगर recall करना है अपने player को. Kent के साथ में 1v1 and Kent he will be capitalizing that one, and इसके साथ में यहाँ पे टीम को किया बाहर. टीम फ्लैश होती हुई eliminate. They are gone. टीम फ्लैश यहाँ से इस गेम के अंदर अच्छे तरीके से इजाफा नहीं करके चलेंगे. सांचर यहाँ पर स्पॉट किए गए थे, डाउन उनको किया जाएगा. एस्ट्रल के यहाँ पर they are reigning supreme. एस्ट्रल के की आप यहाँ पर एक बार घून सुनिए. एवरीवेयर जहां पे भी हम जा रहे हैं वहां पे या तो शॉटगन चल रही है या फिर एस्ट्रल के. दैट्स ऑल. कोई असॉल्ट राइफल नहीं, कुछ नहीं. देखिए गेम गॉडलेस. एक सिंगल पीक आएगा, एक शॉट यहाँ पे लिया जाएगा, डाउन यहाँ पर किया जाएगा. बेहतरीन शॉट उस शॉटगन से आता हुआ. The shotguns are just reigning supreme. बाकी हम लोग एक बार दोबारा से आएंगे SIT स्पोर्ट्स के ऊपर 4 एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स के बाद में इजाफा करते हुए इस गेम के अंदर.
Popa is standing as well for SIA. They're going to be looking forward to capitalize even more and maybe make it work and get the chicken dinner too. Their position on the overall is not that great, not that impressive, but we all know the potential that they have. And coming in, they did change up things. They're in the group green now, and DRS, I believe, is going to be spotting out a player. This should be a freebie. And there you go. Got one more point here for the side of DRS. 3 points now, as they will be looking scary. And 52 with only 2 players, they'll lose one. So the last surviving player, I'm not really sure if he's going to be able to do anything going into this one, because the number advantage is clearly against them. In major terms, that too. So going on, I think, yeah, it is going to be over. 52, they're probably going to be out. Killer by T will be the one dropping the grenade on his face, and 52 gone in 16th position. With 1 elimination, we're down to 15 teams, 56 players.
That's true. DRS and RQ. DRX on the other hand, they were the party spoilers to the previous round, right? क्योंकि जिस तरीके से यहाँ पर DRS Gaming या फिर esports यहाँ पर फाइट ले रही थी स्काई फोर्सेस के अगेंस्ट, एंड वहाँ पर सांचेस सोलोमन स्टैंडिंग थे, तो किलर का हम लोग को एक 1v4 देखने को मिल सकता था. बट DRX गेमिंग या फिर ई स्पोर्ट्स आई एंड पार्टी स्पॉयलर्स बने उस मैच के अंदर, एंड बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस यहाँ पर हर एक टीम एंड प्लेयर ने दिखाया था एज. बट सांचर, आई फील लाइक that 1v4 has been really engraved in my memories. I just cannot move on still from that 1v4 because it was so perfect. And हम शायद से उनका POV नहीं देख पाते. अगर उनका एक बार POV देखने को मिल जाता ना, या फिर रिकॉर्ड किया हो, या फिर हमको कहीं ना कहीं से देखने को मिल जाता POV उस 1v4 का, that is going to be insane. बट एक बार हम यहाँ पे नजर डालेंगे हमारी टीम सीक्रेट्स के ऊपर, क्योंकि टीम HKG का अगेंस्ट इतना खराब है. बहुत सा स्टार्ट हो जाएगी एंड मुश्किलात के अंदर टीम HKG आती है.
been a really tough spot, true indeed. And well, Synth is going to be dropped 4 eliminations. I thought this was going to be a better matchup for them with the way things have started off, but looks like that is not going to be the case, as they will get taken down. 14 teams, 55 players now. 10-minute mark hit, 11-minute about to hit. Stage 2 circle coming into play. DRX on the other hand, they will be looking forward to maybe regain that confidence from the previous matchup. That 1v4, I'm pretty sure, has broken them.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल, बट डिमोरलाइज नहीं हो रहा है अपना मोटिवेशन. They don't have to lose that because it's going to be a really key important factor. बट एक बार आप एज जोन देखिए, जोन कहाँ जाके शिफ्ट हो चुका है. बिल्कुल यहाँ पर एक कॉर्नर की तरफ जाके फिनिश ऑफ हो जाएगा. नॉर्थ ईस्ट साइड की तरफ जो जोन है फिनिश ऑफ होता हुआ, एंड नॉर्थ ईस्ट रीजन में जितनी भी टीम्स रहेंगी वहाँ पर उन लोगों को डोमिनेट करना पड़ेगा. अपने गेट कीपिंग सिनेरियोस के अगेंस्ट जोन के अंदर जाना पड़ेगा. It's going to be really hard. बूम esports की टीम यहाँ पर अभी के लिए एक एलिमिनेशन के साथ में टीम फोर्थराइव्स के खिलाड़ी इन लोगों के सामने गेट कीपिंग सिनेरियोस बन सकते हैं, बट इसके साथ में यहाँ पर रुकेंगे. स्प्रेज यहाँ पर दाग हो जाएंगे. IQQ को स्पॉट किया. T24 ओपी के ऊपर बेहतरीन हेडशॉट कनेक्शन. मॉल, that was a really good spray.
As I said, once again, we need to keep our eyes open and ready at all times, because we will be witnessing some spectacular things coming in from these spectacular players. Oh, all these maps and all of these days, you never really know when it is going to be coming out and when it's going to be, one of those games that absolutely give us some amazing scenes, some amazing plays for sure. DRX holding on to their ground. I think they're just waiting. They kind of want to play for the position points. They're more focused on additional points rather than going for those eliminations in the middle order now. 12 minutes in, this is mid game, and looks like Rondo is becoming silent these days.
I mean, it's not grand finals yet, so why not? That could be the case scenario. And Rondo, it is not going that intense. बट टीम फोर्थराइव्स अभी के लिए यहाँ पर लेके जाएंगे 6 अच्छे बेहतरीन एलिमिनेशन. एंड अभी के लिए टीम फोर्थराइव्स कोई भी फाइट के अंदर इजाफा नहीं देखने को मिला. देखिए शुरुआत फेज के अंदर भले ही उन लोगों ने इजाफा किया और लाजमी तरीके से कुछ प्लेयर्स को एलिमिनेट किया. इसी के साथ में यहाँ पर बेहतरीन तरीके से मैं बोलूँगा 6 एलिमिनेशंस के साथ में आगे की तरफ बढ़ेंगे इस मैच के अंदर. यहाँ पर अपना हिट बना के चलेंगे. बट अभी RRQ टीम beat Boom esports के against एक और Indonesian teams, and कहीं पे भी हम जाते हैं we have seen a lot of Indonesian teams coming in. Team Fourthrives कौन सी टीम इन लोगों के आसपास, and it's gonna be some Korean team I guess. Team Fourthrives they're gonna be really careful, और अगर शायद से careful नहीं हुए तो खामियाजा भुगतना पड़ सकता है, क्योंकि ये रहेगी Longstream Red Forces की टीम. जी हाँ बिल्कुल. एंड इसके साथ में जोन के अंदर यहाँ पर अपनी एंट्रेंस भी बना ली है टीम फोर्थराइव्स ने. बेहतरीन रोटेशन यहाँ पर IQ अपने शाहरुख प्लेयर्स को कराते हुए.
6 eliminations for Fourthrives. Turning out to be a better match for them. I think, switching up their strategies again here on the map of Rondo. The second one, of course, is working out. No eliminations on the last Rondo, which was unexpected. 16 position finish there too. But going into this one with 6 finishes already, they are looking really confident, and they're looking good once again to maybe get some points on the board. At the moment, they're down to 12th position on the overall standings. I mean, they don't really need to worry about a lot because they still have 2 more days of action left. But the momentum and the confidence, that's what I was worried about. But looks like they have that back on track. As Secret and Fourthrives are going against each other, we have RQ and Boom fighting off.
They are fighting off, that is for sure. And Fourthrives के हुज़ैफा यहाँ पर अभी के लिए देखने को मिल जाएंगे जो ब्लीड हो रहे हैं. एंड फलक भी यहाँ पर एक्चुअली डाउन हो चुके हैं. डोमिनेशन यहाँ पर भले ही आया था, 2 एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स और आए थे. ग्रेनेड सामने से आ रहा है. क्या ग्रेनेड कनेक्ट करेगा T24 OP या फिर हुज़ैफा के ऊपर? T24 OP के ऊपर थोड़ा बहुत चिप डैमेज यहाँ पर भले ही आया, बट हुज़ैफा को सीधा फिनिश ऑफ कर दिया जाएगा. जिसके साथ में IQQ एंड T24 OP 2 मैन स्टैंडिंग रहेंगे. इनसाइड esports, वाइड esports के अगेंस्ट रोनियो आएंगे आगे तरफ. यहाँ पे शॉटगन को चेंज करेंगे. इसके साथ में आप उनको नॉकआउट आता है. ए साइड esports की भी टीम यहाँ पर एलिमिनेट हो चुकी है. व्हाट? साइड esports स्लैमिंग किया, और स्लैमिंग करते ही यहाँ पर 1 मिनट के अंदर यहाँ पर पूरे फिनिश ऑफ हो गए.
Wine was just too good there, and they were ready for it. 6 eliminations for them, just like that, in the blink of an eye. ASI 8. They wanted to take the fight, but then the execution was just not there. The plan was good. The execution, unfortunate, however. As we take a look at the player on the side of FN, Crazy, taking down Yemi. I think the recalls at this point are pretty much done for. I don't think we're going to be looking at any more recalls that are going to be coming in. But we're going to be holding on at the moment. We'll see how things turn around. Might be spotting out players on the side of PTR. One gone. Can they... Oh, lands a couple shots, but that's about it. Hyunbin, one of the MVPs for the side of Longshim. Drops one more, so they will be able to get one more point. And PTR on the verge of getting eliminated now as two players might get dropped. One already gone, one knees.
Exactly. And now fourth rise T24 OP. यहाँ पर 8 elimination points वाले आ चुके हैं, but 2 players यहाँ पर actually down होते हुए players can खामियाजा अभी के लिए थोड़ा बहुत भुगतना तो पड़ा है, but एज देखते हैं क्या सिनेरियोज यहाँ पे ये टीम लेके आएगी अपने प्लेयर्स के लिए. देखिए ध्यान देना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो शायद से दिक्कतें हो सकती है. रोटेशन करके यहाँ पे कंपाउंड को होल्ड करने की दरकार रहेगी. टीम साइड से यहाँ पर इन द मेन टाइम हो टू एलिमिनेट और बाहर होते हुए इस गेम से मोलोटॉव से यहाँ पर आगे जाएंगे. साथ में यहाँ पर भले ही देखिए 3 प्लेयर्स जिंदा हैं, बट टीम सीक्रेट्स पीछे से टीम RRQ भी यहाँ पे शॉट्स लगी इन लोगों के ऊपर. ओपन सिनेरियोस के अंदर भले स्टक इन है, सो थर्ड पार्टीज यहाँ पे कभी भी आ सकती है. DRS गेमिंग, दे आर चार्जिंग इन, दे आर लुकिंग गुड. ग्रेनेड्स यहाँ पर आएंगे DRS की तरफ से एंड दे आर परफॉर्मिंग रियली वेल. एंड स्पेशली यहाँ पर जिस तरीके से फ्रैग ने एक बेहतरीन, मैं बोलूंगा, परफॉर्मेंस दिखाई थी पिछले मैच के अंदर, उस मैच की एक लेगेसी इस मैच के अंदर भी हम लोग को देखने को मिल सकती है या फिर नहीं. इसके साथ में यहाँ पर टीम सीक्रेट्स रिटेलिएट करेंगे 2 प्लेयर्स के साथ में. यहाँ पर 8 एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स के बाद में टीम DRS का अगेंस्ट फाइट तो लिया था, बट इट डिड नॉट टर्न आउट टू बी द बेस्ट केस सिनेरियो. तरंग, that Porsche is not looking good. It's about to get burst off, my friend.
Jukan trying, the only one standing right now on the side of Team Secret with 9 eliminations. They're doing decent. But they would love to get more here because this is one of the best maps out there. They did get a 39 bomber once on this. We were expecting a bit more coming in. Of course, I mean, come on, who doesn't want expectations? Who doesn't love amazing games? But at the moment, with only 9, they're still surviving. But meanwhile, FN, I can't say the same about them. They will not be surviving. They get taken now with 2 eliminations in 12th position too. And now IQQ, the only one standing here in the vicinity. Gotta be really, really cautious as Boom might be able to take them down.
They might actually. And Boom Esports, वो ट्राइब्स आगे बढ़ेंगे. बेहतरीन यहाँ पर IQQ ने एक शॉट तो लिया था. इसके साथ में यहाँ पर हाथ में रहेगा एक ग्रेनेड. एंड यहाँ पर ग्रेनेड आगे तो गया था, बट हम लोग यहाँ पर देख सकते सामने से प्लेयर्स आएंगे. एज टोल के रहेगी हाथ में. एंड दोबारा से बहुत ज्यादा केयरफुल रहना पड़ेगा. एज इसके साथ आगे की तरफ बढ़ेंगे. बेहतरीन डिसीजन यहाँ पर आएगा. IQ क्या यहाँ पर अपनी टीम को आगे की तरफ लेके जा पाएंगे अपनी 4 स्ट्राइक्स? ये जो 1v1 है सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट 1v1 रहेगा. एंड इसके साथ में DRS गेमिंग इन द मीन टाइम होती हुई एलिमिनेट. बूम स्पोर्ट्स का वो आखिरी खिलाड़ी बहुत ज्यादा लो आगे की तरफ आए. बेहतरीन जंप शॉट आएगा एंड इसके साथ में एलिमिनेट होती हुई थी 4 स्ट्राइक्स भी.
What a fight. That was prolonged. That was dragged quite a bit. But at the end, I mean, it was IQQ, so we all had hope, right? It was always there for him to take, and unfortunately, he was unable to. And well, Boom, they handed them their loss there too. 4 tribes eliminated. Boom, gone as well. And War Guy will be taken out. We're down to the top 6 now, ladies and gentlemen. 19 players still here in the server. IQ looking like the favorites. Nongshim on the verge of getting themselves another chicken dinner. This team is playing out of their minds at the moment.
They're absolutely playing out of their minds, man. They are absolutely, totally dominating the whole circuit right now. And DRX Gaming, after taking 6 elimination, what are the negotiations incoming? What are the settlements incoming? Because we can see a lot of players still surviving to the lobby. 6 teams and 19 players. Edge, let me ask you, man, which team do you think is going to be winning this one? Because I feel like One Esports and DRX, maybe from those 2 teams we can find our winners. What do you think? What about you?
I think Nongshim, man. I think Nongshim or RQ. It has to be one of these 2, for sure. I still am leaning towards Nongshim though, with the way things are going.
I mean, let's see, man. what will be the case scenario. And RQ Paragraphs, amazing sprays incoming from that AUG. And again, it's gonna be team, like a team from Korea actually, dealing a lot of damage and dealing a lot of troublesome moments. It's not gonna be easy to make the move. तरंग यहाँ पर DRX की तरफ से बेहतरीन स्प्रे आएगा, डाउन उनको भी यहाँ पे किया जाएगा. इसके साथ में यहाँ पर तरंग को फिनिश ऑफ भी कर दिया जाएगा. टीम सीक्रेट्स द लूजिंग प्लेयर्स. Now we can see हाथ में रहेगी एक AUG edge. And DRX के प्लेयर्स हम लोग जस्ट सामने, vicinities are set, proximities are set, and 20 सेकंड के अंदर जो जोन है ये भी क्लोजिंग हो जाएगा.
I need 1 minute mark here. We'll be witnessing another zone change now. So the drift, we'll have to wait and watch. Okay, it's not that much of a problem for the players inside of Nongshim or RQ as a matter of fact. I mean, from this angle, it looks like it's pretty basic. Doesn't have to cause a lot of chaos, but it will cause trouble because the rotations are going to be coming in, which means the players will be moving out of these covers in the next few minutes. Stage 6 coming online in the next few seconds, 30 seconds before the zone starts closing in. Shrinking zone means rotations on. But for now, I don't think anyone would want to get themselves out of the positions except Boyne. I think Boyne has a really tough position at the moment, but they can make their way back in with an easy rotation following their team at Poxy 5.
Exactly. And now everything is going to be dead silent again, Edge. It's the beauty of Raw, man, to be honest. The zone, it was shifted towards the northeast side. And after that, we can see the fights happening again. RRQ, 5 elimination points, just a small, decent number, I'd say. They need more and more elimination points to work with. But 5 elimination, which is a decent one. Let's see, Edge, can they actually capitalize more? Because we can see more and more teams in front of them. Shenforce with that S12K in his hands, and no teams into proximity. Right now, DRX and one esports are looking the most invincible to me, and Team Secrets, that player was out of the zone, man. Juke, he's gone, and he's out of the match. Team Secrets got eliminated.
We're down to top 5. 17 players now in the server. RQ, Wine, Nongshim, DRX. All 4 teams surviving with 4 players. BDR, on the other hand, surviving with a lone wolf. For how long is the question. But the teams that are with 4 players stand in. All of these teams have a really good chance to turn things in their favor. But it's not going to be as easy as it sounds. Because now there's going to be a battle, a brutal battle for sure. And it's going to be a showcase of power. Now who comes out on top? It's also about the strategy that they're going to be adapting right now. The circle comes in to a close. Stage 7 might be causing some troubles. I believe once again we are heading towards stage 8, stage 9. So we will probably be looking at a couple of fights right now. But then the game is probably going to be dragged again.
I mean, yes. In top 5 teams, everything is looking so dead silent right now. No fights whatsoever. Team Secrets was the only team that got eliminated in the meantime. 2 Korean teams, 3 Indonesian teams are here to dominate the circuit right now. But DRX 7 eliminations, Edge. The zone will also close and into the 14 seconds timer, and then we will be witnessing that fights happening because the players will be forced to reckon to come into the zone. And now Voin Esports, they are also making up a move into from the backends, I feel like, and they can make a huge third party. Edge, you were supporting Team NS and RK, I was supporting Voin Esports and Team DRX. Let's see, man, who did predict it right, because BTR, they're surviving with the only one single player. So I don't think so, man, for BTR to make that chicken dinner happen is going to be the case scenario, because he will get outnumbered for sure. I want to have a look at BTR, which player is surviving till the end, and if I'm not wrong, that was Fatalist. Maybe. Let's see what will be the case scenario, but I guess BTR, that Solo Man will get outnumbered for sure.
Once again, I think I was rooting for Nongshim. And it's not rooting. It feels like they might be the one coming on top. they did them and then probably looking at RQ because of the momentum that they have. We'll see which one comes out on top. Small little battle between you and me. Void DRX versus RQ Nongshim. One thing we both agree on is that BTR are going to get eliminated, unfortunately, with only one player, right? So that is just
Yeah.
unfortunate situation for him. I mean, of course, it's only one player left. You can't really expect a lot. If he does pull it off, then it's incredible. But right now, it looks like DRX and Nongshim are going against each other, and Nongshim taking the heat. They're down to 2 players already, 2 gone in the blink of an eye.
In the blink of an eye, RQ Gen Force उनको भी यहाँ पे spot किया जाएगा. Going for the Molotovs. यहाँ पे ये जो utilities है क्या connect करेंगे या फिर नहीं? Because Nongshim Red Forces अपना पूरा try करे from the top to the bottom. But still ये जो utilities है अभी तक यहाँ पे connect नहीं होती हुई. Nongshim Red Forces का एक खिलाड़ी बहुत ज़्यादा low हो चुका है. Grenade यहाँ पर आएगा. ये just barely survive वो जो grenade था deflect हुआ. But यहाँ पे survive कर रहे हैं. अभी यहाँ पे DRX का एक खिलाड़ी down. Nongshim Red Forces का एक और खिलाड़ी down. And Solomon starting यहाँ पे बचे रहेंगे BTR के साथ में. क्या इस वाली team यहाँ पे chicken निकाल पाएगी या फिर नहीं? And he has been spotted going for the shots. RQ, they are lethal right now.
They're looking so good. They're on the verge of taking down Nongshim all by themselves. DRX losing a player there too. So he's now, not so easy now, is it? He's the last man standing there, and he might get taken down. RQ are ready for this position. They're holding on their sights towards that region. They're probably going to be the first one to take him down as DRX now taking the heat. From Void though, and I think that Ghost Grenades might be dealing a bit of damage. TRE holding down to his ground, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike, maybe deposit smoke right now to actually go in and make a move. And you can see Foxy 5 is going to be dropped immediately, and TRE might want to jump with the shotgun here. DRX losing the second player there too, so we are going to be down to 2 players inside of DRX.
Absolutely. DRX 3. Oh, grenades are coming in. Potato, he's down there. Shulke just reigned supreme. DRX, this is not looking good for them. And there we have it, DRX, they're coming on top. Hoxie, he's gone. One esports, they will push in. Edge, DRX, I guess they're on the verge of getting eliminated. TRE is really low to the HP. Hoxie just bleed it off, and he has been capitalized as well. And he has been casualized, going for the FPP. Will he find out? One more shot incoming, and there we have it. Void esports that gone and dusted from the match. And there we have it, TRE, the Solomon player from sort of DRX. He was a massacre right now for RRQ, but he has been shot to asleep. And Solomon standing from the side of Nongshim Red Forces will find a great knockout maybe on Gen Force.
All of a sudden, it's RQ and Nongshim surviving in a 1 versus 3 situation. But I don't think it's going to be a question of who will be the one coming out on top, right? This shouldn't be a question at all. Nongshim, with just 1 player standing, usually should be the one at a disadvantage, and he's going to be the one at a disadvantage. The manpower reigning supreme. He does manage to get a knock, but will not be able to get the chicken dinner. Looks like it is going to be RQ. Once again, with the manpower towards the end and with the consistency and raw power, they managed to get themselves another winner chicken dinner.
A great matchup it was, an amazing performance incoming, and they managed to get themselves a winner chicken dinner. It was really indeed needed. An edge. Finally, man, we are done with the Rondo map as well, and it was an amazing matchup. We started with an amazing start. Until the end, it was intense.
It was intense towards the end, and I'm feeling happy, about both tribes and Team Secret. As a matter of fact, they did not have insanely great games, but it was relatively better than what we've seen them, seen from them in recent times. And by recent times, I mean the last round. Both these teams struggled, and this time they picked up the pace, which was very happy to see. Falak picking up some numbers too.
Yep, and Team Secrets, they got eliminated way too early as well. Edge, somewhere around that, we felt like they were performing really good, but they were forced and reckoned to get out of the match, and they just got eliminated. But Team Flash, Edge, Team Flash, this is not the Team Flash we actually expect towards, right? All of the 4 OG players are playing, But they also got eliminated way too early and they weren't able to capitalize. I mean, there you have it. This is the elimination moment coming in. What do you think, Edge? Team Flash is looking weaker, I guess, now, huh?
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think so, to be really honest. But it's okay, because sometimes here and there, it happens. And I think Team Flash are going to be coming back stronger. But Nongshim Red Force, they were really good. This game as well as the other games too. Coming back from a beautiful chicken dinner, they were looking like the favorites up until the end. They were in a 1v3 situation too. I mean, I had faith they might actually put it off towards the end. But you can see the last 7 players on the side of BTR just holding on. And he did a good job surviving for as long as he did, accumulating a couple more extra points. Those were very important. Will help them later on.
Yeah, and DRX3, that solo man player, he just totally played really good. And I mean, that solo man standing, he was just spreading massacre throughout the whole lobby. But at the end, there was his elimination point coming in. After that, Genforce, he was also really low to the HP. And he did try his level best, but I guess Nongshim Red Forces, that was a full stop incoming. And there we have it, the elimination moment incoming. And they're gone, man. And there was a great matchup incoming. RQ, Genforce, Fire in Paragraphs, and Lapper played really well. And they just totally owned the previous match. Edge, it was one hell of a match, and the Rondo, it turned out to be a great one. And I mean, I'd say better than our expectations.
In RQ, they are always one of the teams to watch out for, and well, the 2 players on the overall MVP, Fire and Pragos, are also here. Lapper has been one of the key players for them too, and Genforce, we've seen him multiple times in the MVP as well, right? So all these players are so good, and combined, they are a brute force. Talking about the MVP, it's going to be Poxy 5 on the side of Voin, who were on the verge of getting a chicken dinner there too, but were denied towards the end by multiple teams. 5 eliminations, 658 damage, 1 assist, 27 minutes and 37 seconds of survival time, 4 knocks and 258 heal. Foxy 5, he has always been the firepower coming in from the side of Voin Esports.
I mean, absolutely. He is just I'd say the firepower as we were talking about. I mean, yeah, we can say that term as well, but what I love to use is just a war machine coming in from the side of One Esports. But Team Secret's Juke, One Esports, the player, they played amazing. Firen will be joining the spot as well, but Team Secret's Juke, the soulman standing, he did try his level best to pick up that chicken dinner, but he also got outnumbered. So, I mean, Juke, well tried, man.
Defiant and Farron, the other 2 players here, and the other top 4 players, and definitely gonna be someone to keep an eye out for. Those amount of damages dealt are ridiculous indeed. 658, 599, 1001, and 900 almost, that is. So these 2 teams to watch, definitely gonna be one of them. And RQ, both of these teams are someone you need to keep an eye out for. Nongshim and DRX are gonna be the other 2 teams. So basically the top 4 teams coming in from the map of Rondo, the second Rondo, of course, that is. As we move down to the second Erangel, we're done with 4 matches here. We are left with 2 more. We will be taking a look at the match summary and match standings after this to see if there are going to be any changes here on the overall standings. But Nongshim, they're looking really good along with RQ, who are on number 1 spot, and I don't think they're going to be worried about anything else.
I mean, absolutely, they don't have to worry about anything else because the performance coming in from those teams, they are performing really good. Nongshim, RQ, DRX on the other hand, I feel like they need to worry about something. Match summary on our screen's edge. 95 total elimination coming in, 4 grenade elimination, 4 airdrops were looted, and 379 meter coming in with the longest elimination that was sourced from the side of launching Red Forces. And 50,000 plus HP were healed and bashed off because it's a map around, of course. We did expect that thing incoming. But the match rankings edge, the scenes are looking promising. And for the teams like Team NS, Team DRX, the things are looking a little bit shady, but they are getting better every time.
Yeah, the things are getting better for sure. And since it's the last day as well for Group Blue, they have to get better for a lot of these teams. Otherwise, it will just cause troubles moving on during the later half of the tournament. That's playoffs, especially for phase 3. Nongshim, they'll be feeling confident. And match summary, well, we already talked about it. We'll take a look at the match rankings now, and we will be taking a look at the overall standings too.
Yes, absolutely. The match rankings and the overall standings. And let's see, and to the audience watching out there, guys, अगर आप लोगों ने अभी तक यहाँ पर चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से जाइए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए 141 esports के चैनल को आप लोग सपोर्ट करिए because जब आप लोग सपोर्ट करोगे तभी तो हम लोग आप लोग की और भी ज्यादा अच्छे टूर्नामेंट्स लेके आएंगे. We'll bring more and more new titles for you all, for the teams, for the audience, for the casters as well. But let's just have a look on the match rankings because RQ will be taking 11 elimination with 21 points. DRX will be taking 11 as well with 16 points, and One Esports will be taking 16. Nongshim Red Forces will be taking 15.
Yeah.
And now
13 for Team Secret.
Yeah, I mean,
we still have so
Team
many other
Secrets,
teams that have done decent, right?
Yep.
T2K on
I mean,
the
I
other
was
hand,
saying
not
is that
joining
Team Secret, they were really close to make that chicken dinner happen, but JK, he fell short. I had a vibe that Team Secrets might actually pick it off. Sorry to cut you off, but Team Secrets, somewhere around, they weren't able to pick it off.
It's understandable. I mean, both of us are excited about the match rankings, definitely. So we should be. It's because it's a map of Rondo, and also the overall rankings that we will be taking a look at in a second. But Team Flash, right? We were also going to talk about them. Team Flash and DRS, the two teams that usually are very good on maps like Miramar, especially. We also see them doing well in situations where they can go aggressive. At least in terms of elimination, you can see both of them have 4 points each with only 4 eliminations. Yes, understandable. But these teams also need to pick up the pace, especially because of the fact that they are also going to be done with the games and they're not even hitting 150 yet. So 2 games, you get 8 points for DRS, 11 points for Team Flashes, RIQ on 184, 169 for PDR, Team FN 164, 122 for D plus Kia, Sights on 114, 111 for Nongshim, now making their way here into number 1 page. They're a team from Group Green, by the way. Keep that in mind. They played 2 days and they're already here in the top of the scoreboard. At Skyforce, they're down to 9th position at 110.
I mean, this is consistency, man. This is all happening, and they're finally here. Great performance coming in. Beat anything. भले ही यहाँ पर ग्रुप ग्रीन के अंदर हो, बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस यहाँ पर उन्होंने दी एंड बेहतरीन हर एक टीम खेली. And let's see, this is going to be the overall rankings on the screen. RQ, BTR and Team FN, FN Shahjong. Especially मैं बोलूँगा ये जो कोरियन टीम्स हैं, I mean, DK, Duplexia and Team FN, these are the 2 teams मैं बोलूँगा जो बेहतरीन perform कर रहे हैं. These are the teams I'd say तो कोरिया से जो शायद से ग्रैंड फाइनल्स के अंदर और भी ज़्यादा बेहतरीन तरीके से हम लोगों को परफॉर्मेंस देखने को मिलेगी इन टीम्स की तरफ से. एंड जो हम कंपटीशन के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, द कोरियन टीम्स ज्वाइन इन, जो कंपटीशन का लेवल है वो और भी ज़्यादा ऊपर बढ़ता हुआ देखते. टॉप 18 के अंदर हमारी ये जो कोरियन टीम्स आई हैं, आई मीन टॉप 18 में जब हम लोग यहाँ पर स्पॉटिंग करेंगे तो कितनी सारी कोरियन टीम्स हम लोग को देखने को मिलेंगी. देखिए अभी के लिए शायद से इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग वी आर हैविंग समवेयर अराउंड 5 कोरियन टीम्स प्लेइंग in all these groups. So let's just say I'm speculating at least three Korean teams coming into the grand finals in top 18. But let's just have a look on the second page. एक बार एक दफा हम लोग यहाँ पे second page के ऊपर नजर डाल लेते हैं overall rankings के अंदर, जहाँ पे हम लोग देख सकते हैं The Xavier's, One Esports, C2K Esports, Hora Esports, Team Pandem, Team HKG Team, the Team DRX, Team 4 Thrives and Team Boom Esports. And यहाँ पर हम लोग देख सकते हैं कुछ changes. यहाँ पर 16 and 17 and 18 स्पॉट के अंदर चेंजेस आए हैं सेकंड पेज पे, जहां पर DRX वाज ऑन द 17th स्पॉट, लेके जाएगी 4th थ्राइव्स का स्पॉट, लेके जाएंगे 16th position, and Boom Esports will be dethroned to the 18, and then 4th Thrives will be taking the 17th spot as well. Overall rankings on the screen, that's looking so damn promising. We can see Team Secrets, Borgay, Team Alter Egos, 2K Esports, Blue Esports, Team APG, A-Side Esports, Team 11 and Team 52 Esports. I said promising because Team Secrets and Team Borgay, they're also really close to qualify for that upcoming top 18 slot. But the performance coming in from the side of Team Secrets and the Borgay, it's not the best. Team Borgay, we know कि यहाँ पर और भी ज़्यादा better कर सकते हैं. This particular team, they hold a lot of potential and caliber. बट आज के दिन के अंदर मैं बोलूंगा कि जो परफॉर्मेंस थोड़ी बहुत स्लो डाउन होती हुई, सो देखते हैं यहाँ पर परफॉर्मेंस कैसी होती है, कैसा खेलते हैं। एंड टीम वर्क, दिस इज डे मैन, कम ऑन मेक दैट कमबैक हैपन। नजर डालते हैं हमारे ओवरऑल एमवीपी के अंदर, क्योंकि यहाँ पर कोई भी चेंजेस नहीं, नो चेंजेस व्हाटसोएवर। फेडरलेस, फेरन, पैराग्रोस, फाइनल एंड गॉडलेस 79 यहाँ पर अपना स्पॉट होल्ड करके जाएंगे। एंड ओवरऑल स्टैंडिंग्स के अंदर यहाँ पर अभी तक कोई भी चेंजेस नहीं, एंड ओवरऑल एमवीपीज के अंदर भी यहाँ पर हम लोग को ज्यादा चेंजेस नहीं देखने को मिलेंगे। देखते हैं क्या सिनेरियोज यहाँ पर बिल्डअप करते हैं, बट अभी के लिए यहाँ पर फेडरलेस from the side of Bigatron by Vitality, he is just totally dominant into the scenarios, and I mean, it's just insane, man. He's this man of his words. He's totally playing out of his mind, and this is the only performance that we need to look forward to, and this is the performance that Team BTR needs to show, and especially every player out there playing from the side of Team BTR, because they are the defending champions. If they're not going to actually defend their spots, it won't be actually helping them. So better to defend their title. And Bigatron by Vitality from Ishabal was chapter 2nd. They were able to pick up a great match, and they were able to actually win. Ishabal was chapter 3rd, but right now, for them, the things are looking a bit shady and shabby. So let's see what will be the case scenario for Team BTR. But I love this team, man. They played amazing. They are the defending champions. So Edge, they will also try to make things happen and better. And they will also, I'd say, win phase 3rd.
Who's going to be the champions of phase 3 is probably a question that everyone's asking.